Dan, by the way.
No problem.
With your headset on, you might be able to hear the commentary going out on the floor in the game, but I'll try and keep that to a minimum.
Yeah, okay, no
we'll just chat away.
No worries, mate.
So very good afternoon and welcome to Meadowbank as the two sides are just making their way onto the field. It's Aldershot against Dorking in the fourth qualifying round of the FA Cup. Underneath the shadow of Box Hill away to our right hand side. Lovely sunny afternoon as the players line up in front of us. Delighted to be joined by our joint commentators this afternoon. Julian Walters, who's followed Aldershot for, well, probably longer than we can all remember really, and Dan Pybus, who's not playing today, looking out at his colleagues lining up there. Let's start with you, Dan. I mean, it's the sort of game I guess you want to be playing in, really. It's just a shame you can't be playing this afternoon.
Yeah, for sure. It reminds me of the game back against Chesterfield a few years ago when we beat them. So hopefully same result, but yeah, I wish I was playing myself.
Players all shaking hands. Dan, let's start with you, because you're the home side. Dan, I know you were talking to Robin just now, but tell us just a little bit about the formation that Dorking are going to play and who's in and who's out today.
Yeah, so it'll be our standard 3-5-2, and I mean it's a great addition when Charlie's back and the likes of Josh Taylor are back in midfield. Two players who I believe should be playing probably at a much higher level. So yeah, we're looking strong, missing a couple, but I fancy our chances.
Julian, same for the shots really. I guess a big decision that Theo Whittington back in the side and skippering the side as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good call from Tommy today. We've got Whittington and Hargreaves back in the centre, which is their natural positions. Maxwell Mullins has kept his place in the back three alongside Jackson and Meerholz, who's returned as well. So yeah, this is a good strong lineup for the shots, and I'm expecting, as Dan would have alluded to as well, I'm expecting a really good game and a tight game too. I don't see there's much in between the teams at the moment.
I guess a question for you, Dan. How much of a lever is the pitch in this sort of situation?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, look at our results throughout the last 18 months, right? I mean, there's probably a few games you'd expect us to win on paper, but then you come here and it is a leveller. And I do believe it is a tight game. I think it'll be fine margins. I think whoever can get that first goal is going to really have a good game, you know, to hang on and see the game out. So it's going to be an interesting one for sure.
Well, the two skippers are just with the referee and the officials in the middle of the pitch. Dorking away to our right hand side. We'll wait to see if they're going to change around. It's a terrific atmosphere, and I have to say, Julian, Aldershot have been in a pretty desperate run of form, 1 win in 9, but the shots away support is always tremendous.
They've sold out their allocation. It's a super turnout today. Yeah, with the recent form, you would perhaps argue that perhaps the Shots fans aren't as excited about this one, but hey, this is the FA Cup, isn't it? And what the FA Cup does is it really brings out the excitement of the fans, and there's a really healthy, I think we've got about 800 actually in today, and they're all looking forward to this one.
And of course you never know where it might lead. I mean, a couple of 3 years ago you ended up at the Hawthorns playing West Bromwich Albion. I mean, it can happen in the FA Cup.
That's it. You've got to win your matches, obviously. I know it's a cliche, but getting into that first round draw, and again, you know, Dan would have mentioned the fact that Dorking haven't been there yet, so getting into the first round draw is the thing to do today, and who knows, you know, this is the first step in doing that.
So it's Dorking who are together. It's underway here, playing from right to left in this first half. All in white, Aldershot Town, all in black, and we're underway in this FA Cup tie, fourth qualifying round of the FA Cup. The ball is played down the Aldershot right hand side, and they clear over the halfway line. Ball bounces high, just halfway inside the Dorking half. Ball is played back towards the goalkeeper. Now it does make it ball back to Harrison Folkes, who plays it to the left-hand side. Dorking looking to break down this left-hand side. The ball coming out to this left-hand side to Dylan Lewis, who plays it back inside. Dorking in possession. Ball played over the halfway line, looking for the run there of Alfie Rutherford, who got a bang on the head there, Dan, and he's just sort of holding his head, and I hope he's okay, because it was played down that left-hand side. I don't know if it was a high boot or whatever, but he's just holding his head, is Alfie Rutherford. Yeah,
he tried to be clever then and just nick a little head around. I think he clipped himself.
Yeah, the referee is just calling on the trainer, and I guess because it's a head injury in the opening minutes here, and he looks okay, does Alfie Rutherford. He's standing up, but in fact the trainer's coming off one of the Aldershot Town players as well. I don't know if it was a clash of heads or quite what it was.
Yeah, Jackson's getting some treatment there as opposed to Rutherford. So perhaps just a little clash of heads between the two of them. I think they're both going to be okay.
Talk about Theo Witherington coming back into this Aldershot Town side. How important is that for the Shots today, Julian?
Yeah, well, we've been very fortunate in this central midfield this season in that we've had some stability there with Theo, Cameron Hargreaves and Dejan Tetek as well. But Tetek has picked up an injury, so yeah, any 3 from 2 there, you know what you're going to get. And I think particularly with the threats that Dorking provide today, I think both Cameron Hargreaves and Theo Witherington are going to be important players in this match today. I
just wonder whether Jackson's got a cut there, because the physio is on and the referee has so still no play here. We're a couple of minutes into the game. It's still Dorking 0, Aldershot 0, but an injury in these early moments to Ben Jackson, and that'll be a concern. One of the Aldershot players I think he's going to be okay, but the physio is on. It looks like a bit of a plaster maybe, so maybe it's a cut down there. Maybe that's the reason for the delay.
Yeah, there's a hefty head bandage going on there, and yeah, with all Shots fans, the last thing we need at the moment is another defensive back 3 injury. But yeah, he's on his knees. I think he's going to be okay. It's just a case of the usual head precautions and getting it heavily bandaged up.
Well, James Mewitt's waiting to take this throw. Are we going to get a long throw from this near side when eventually we do get the throw, Dan?
Yeah, I'd imagine if it's our ball, it will be a long throw, and that's normally how we set up. But Josh Taylor would be the one taking that, and he's not over there.
Right, okay.
So yeah.
So maybe that's unlikely.
Maybe I've missed something.
How long's his throw?
Jimmy? I could go anywhere.
Well, the long throw seems to be something that's come in. I mean, I can remember back in the 70s, Ian Hutchinson, when he played for Chelsea, he's the one who started it all off.
It's effective, isn't it? It's essentially like another set piece.
Yes, it is. Yeah, and very much. I think about Rory Delap as well back in the day with the long throws that he used to. Well, I think it is going to be a long throw, because he's in front of those Aldershot Town supporters away to our left-hand side. Do you call him Jimmy or James?
Jimmy.
Well, we'll do the same then. Jimmy Mewitt's going to take this throw, and it's virtually level with the edge of the 18-yard box. We're talking playing from right to left in this first period. There we go. It's going to be a long throw towards the edge of the 6-yard, but there's been a holding going on there. The ball is inside the penalty area. Referee decides that's going to be.
That's the longest I've seen Jimmy throw that. So
perhaps he's been practicing.
Yeah.
So, free kick, and it's going to be taken by Marcus Dewhurst in the Aldershot goal, away to our left-hand side, dressed all in orange this afternoon with those white gloves on. He's going to be taking this free kick. The Aldershot playing from left to right in this first half. Long clearance away over the halfway line. The defenders rise. Dorking win the ball in the midfield. The ball is played forward, looking for the run of Rutherford. Rutherford plays it out to that far side, looking for Mewitt, who shimmies one way and the other. Looks to come back inside. We just have to make sure we can see around the floodlight pylon here. The ball over on that far side, on the edge of the Aldershot Town penalty area. Played over level with the 18-yard box. Cross comes in into the middle. Danger here for the shots. Ball comes in. Well, I think that ricocheted off an Aldershot Town defender has gone over the crossbar. It's going to be a corner to Dorking. Danger there for the Shots defence, Julian.
Yeah, the ball came over, swung over really nicely from Dorking on the right-hand side, and there's a bit of a scramble in the middle, but the ball just sort of looped over. Deflection from the Aldershot defence and away for the first corner of the game. Good ball in though, Dan.
Yeah, very good. It's nice to see Charlie back out there, and that's what he can produce.
So it's going to be a corner just down on this left-hand side. Going to be taken by Francis Vincent. Left-footed, away swinging corner into the penalty. Don't forget it comes in all, and it's just wide of that far post. Well, it was completely unmarked. It was a good ball in from Francis Vincent, and a little flick header coming in from Charlie Carter, just wide of that post. I thought for a minute that was in, Dan.
I thought it had gone in. I was waiting for the net to bulge, but it didn't.
Concern there for the Shots defence, because he always had a free run on that, Julian.
Yeah, it was a good in-swinging corner from Frankie Vincent, and Charlie Carter got there first, a glancing header just on the 6-yard line, and both me and Dan thought that was in, but it just creeped past the far post.
So let off for the Shots, a long clearance comes in. Thomas falls over. Aldershot players are pleading for a free kick, but the referee having none of it. The ball is played out to this near side. Header comes forward down this near side from Archie Taylor. Goes out of play. It's a throw into Dorking. I can see the former Aldershot Town manager Terry Brown sitting down in front of us with the Aldershot chairman Shahid Azim just in the row in front of us. The ball is played down the Aldershot right hand side up towards the halfway line. Head tennis going on around the halfway line, and the ball comes to Thomas, who breaks forward looking for support. Thomas strong, lays the ball through, he's onside, the ball is played through. No, he's offside. Is Hadi Gaydor, and it's going to be a free kick. I find that really frustrating when the linesman takes so long to put up his flag. What's it right to play in that, Dan?
No, I mean, he could have just put it up straight away. I mean, you see it in the Premier League, don't you, now?
It's just so frustrating.
I just don't think there's any need.
No, I agree. Because for a minute, I thought he was onside. The ball is played long by Dorking. Down that far side, mistake by the Aldershot defence. The ball inside the Aldershot penalty. Shot comes in. Oh! And just wide. I think there's James Mewett over there as well. And again, a mistake from the Aldershot defence. Mewett got in, shot across the face of goal. And there's two decent chances Dorking have had in this, opening 6 or 7 minutes.
Yeah, another long ball, causing them trouble. Jimmy, unlucky there. Great strike. Started well, Dorking.
Yeah, they certainly have, and I can see Tommy Widrington's already over on his feet over on that far side in the dugout. Julian doesn't look best pleased with his hands on his hips. He's got his Aldershot tie on and a black shirt and trousers, but he doesn't look the happiest at the moment.
No, the similar patterns to what's been happening recently. That was a long ball over the top. It was over the top of Ryan Hill, and Dorking were in behind.
And there they are again. The ball is played forward. Dorking in possession with Jason Pryor, and the ball cannons way off of Pryor. It's going to be a throw into Aldershot. I can see Ben Jackson has got his head bandaged, a bit sort of a la Terry Butcher really back in the day. So it must be a cut that Ben Jackson picked up in that early little skirmish. There was nothing in it with he and Alfie Rutherford, but clearly Jackson came off the worst. The ball is played down the Aldershot right. Jackson clears left-footed over the halfway line, but it's a bit of a long, hopeful ball, and goalkeeper Harrison Folks comes out and clears right-footed over the halfway line. Taylor rises, heads the ball forward for the shots. Widrington gets ahead to it. Another untidy passage of play. The ball in the air round about the halfway line, and then Widrington clears down this right-hand side, looking for the run of Taylor, who plays the ball inside the penalty area, but again it's offside. And it's going to be a free kick to Dorking inside their own penalty area. Listening to live football on BBC Radio Sussex and BBC Radio Surrey. We're live at Meadowbank. We played nearly 9 minutes here. It's Dorking 0, Aldershot Town 0. Our summarisers, current Dorking player Dan Pybus and Julian Walters, giving some nice balance to our commentary this afternoon. I think Dorking will be the happier of the two after 10 minutes of the tie, Dan. Yeah,
definitely. I think we've had a couple of really good chances, which on another day go in the back of the net, but Aldershot still look dangerous, especially when the game gets a little bit scrappy. That second ball, and the two up front are causing a problem. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one.
It's going to be a throw in to Dorking over. I can't quite see who's taking this throw from my position. We've got sort of the supports of the stand in front of us, but it looked like it's going to be a long throw. It is indeed inside the Aldershot Town penalty area. Bounces around. It's bouncing around inside that penalty area. The ball comes off of Widrington rather fortunately, and eventually Aldershot clearing rather scrappy style out to this near side, and it's going to be a throw in to Dorking just down below us. They've had a lot of injuries of Aldershot. Is this a case of the defence just trying to get themselves settled about who's playing and who's doing what, Julian?
Yeah, I think so. It's the three that have in the back three now have played very few games together, and the one thing you can't do when you've got a long throw coming in is to miss the first ball, and we've missed that a couple of times already in the first 10 minutes.
Aldershot in possession, just on the halfway line on the right hand side. Little ball down the right hand side, decent ball as well, but Louis Story's going to cut that one out, gets it back to Folks. Right footed, the ball cannons away.
What I would say on that is Aldershot probably, when you do come away from home in a big cup game, it's always going to be nervy first 10-15 minutes, and if I was part of the Dorking squad and we were playing away, you'd try and get through it, weather the storm, and you go from there. So yeah, the main thing for Aldershot is just keep it 0-0 and build your way into the game.
Looks like Gwami Thomas has picked up a little knock as well around to our right hand side. The referee Sam Mulhall having a word to him, but it's a goal kick taken short by Dorking. The ball is played over the halfway line towards the Dorking left. The Aldershot defence attempt to clear, but make a bit of a mess of it, and eventually the shots pick up possession again. Just play the ball back to Jackson, then back to the goalkeeper Dewhurst. Jackson clears right footed over the halfway line, picked up by Dorking on that halfway line. Get a slightly untidy passage of play. Widrington gets his head on it, and now Dorking pick up the ball just inside the centre circle. Little ball played down that right hand side, looking for Mewett, who makes a good run forward. First time ball inside the penalty area. Terrific ball as well, and a good clearance by Jackson. That was good play both by Dorking getting that ball in quickly, and also good defending by Jackson.
Yeah, he managed to get there first. Again, Dorking causing a few problems down the shot's right hand side. The ball was swung in, getting a really good ball in. Jackson was first to it on this occasion, and again the shots are now facing another corner. 11 minutes gone.
It's going to be taken by Denner Lewis over on that far side. Really good crowd inside Meadowbank this afternoon. Shots with about 750 visiting fans swelling the gate. The ball comes in inside the post. A header comes in. Now that is going to be two players tussling for the ball. I thought for a minute one of the Aldershot players picked up another injury, but two players going for the ball. A little bit of 50-50 for me, but the referee decides that's going to be a free kick to Aldershot Town, taken very quickly by Marcus Dewhurst, the Aldershot Town goalkeeper, right up inside the Dorking half, headed clear by Josh Taylor. Then Dorking clear the ball over the halfway line, but the shot's back in possession on the halfway line. Ball play to Witherington, the centre of midfield. Over to that far side, does the ball go to play right in front of Tommy Witherington, who I think doesn't look best happy over there, because Dorking have again picked up possession. Back to Dewhurst, who clears left-footed towards the halfway line. Looks like a scrappy passage of play. The ball finds its way to Gandor, who clears, and here come Dorking in. The ball comes to Jackson. Back to Witherington. The shot's trying to get some control in the middle of the field, as Dan was saying. Ball played forward by Mullins, looking for the long ball towards Thomas, but good defending by Dorking. The ball finds it back to Harrison Folks in the Dorking goal away to our right hand side. Dorking come forward down this left hand side. Played inside to Lewis Story, played across the back four. Dorking all in white, playing from right to left in this first half, but with Folks, who then clears right-footed, long clearance, but it's going to go all the way through to Marcus Dewhurst, the Aldershot Town goalkeeper, all in orange, away to our right-hand side. He was going to throw it out and get the shots on their way, but in the end he decides to clear long, right-footed, over the halfway line, but headed clear by the Aldershot defence, and there's a foul there by... who committed that foul? Oh, Charlie Carter, and it's going to be a free kick to Aldershot Town. Halfway inside the Dorking half, we played, it's coming up to 14 minutes here on BBC Sussex and at BBC Surrey. It's going to be a free kick to Aldershot Town. It'll be taken by Josh Barrett. And the shots with plenty of men forward here, Julian.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity for us to get the ball into the box, and Barrett's going to be looking for probably the head of Jackson or Thomas here for a knockdown. So it's important that we get around the ball and try and find something off the back of it.
Yes, 14 minutes gone here at Meadowbank, and it's still Dorking 0, Aldershot 0, but it has to be said that Dorking have had very much the better of things and the two clearest cut chances in the game. Aldershot a little slow to settle. They've had a lot of injuries, Gary, as we know, and defensively they haven't looked great in these opening quarter of an hour, but maybe starting to get a little bit back into the game now. But it's Dorking 0, Aldershot 0, quarter of an hour gone here. Ball with Folks, who clears left-footed over the halfway line, headed clear by the Aldershot defence. Aldershot pick up the ball back to Ben Jackson. Jackson just turns and plays the ball back to Marcus Dewhurst. Dewhurst clears right-footed over the halfway line. Little headed clearer, but Dorking pretty easily pick up the ball over on that far side. Approaching the halfway line is Hewitt. Plays the ball down that right-hand side. And the ball, does it go out of play? Yes, it does go out of play. It's going to be a throw into Aldershot Town down that left-hand side. Jackson, down by the corner flag, clears left-footed. Ball comes off of Hewitt, goes out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in to Aldershot over on that far side. What have you made of the opening quarter of an hour, Dan?
Yeah, I think definitely the first 10 minutes was Dorking, and I do feel that Aldershot have got a little bit of a foothold in the game the last 3 or 4 minutes, starting to get the ball down and play. But it is a pretty scrappy game so far. Both teams, you can tell, a little bit nervy, the occasions getting to them, so yeah, hopefully it settles down. I
can see both Mark White and Tommy Witherington, the two respective managers over on that side. Mark White does he always wear a baseball cap?
Always. Monday to Sunday every week, maybe twice on a Sunday, as you say.
What if he wears it to bed? I don't know, but he's got...
Hey, you'll have to ask him that one. I've not quite asked that question yet.
He's got his white trainers on as well. He's got his hands behind his back. Tommy Witherington looking slightly less animated at the minute. He didn't look very happy with the opening 10 minutes or so. But here comes Dorking on the halfway line. Aldershot pick up the ball, and is it a free kick? Yes, it is a free kick. That's a little trip from James McShane. It's going to be a throw to Aldershot, who, free kick I should say. Perhaps Aldershot a little lucky to get away with that, because Theo Witherington was rather dawdling on the ball, the Aldershot Town skipper. But now the Shots have got possession just inside their own half. The ball is played to Cameron Hargreaves, who plays it back to Jackson. Jackson takes strides forward, plays the ball to his left for Widdrington, who clips the ball forward down that left hand side, but it's not a great ball, and Dorking pretty easily pick up that ball as Pryor back on defensive duties, but the shot's back in possession on the halfway line, moving over the centre circle. Good tackle comes in, rather giving it away, and Dorking with a chance to break down this left hand side. The ball is played all the way across to this left hand side, looking for Lewis. Lewis shimmies one way, then the other, looking to get in across, does so. Not the best delivery, it was a good run, but the delivery wasn't great, but Dorking again pick up the loose ball halfway inside the shot's half. Again the ball with Lewis, looking to play a little 1-2, but themselves rather confused, and Aldershot clear down this right hand side. A little ball played forward. This is better from Aldershot Town. The ball is laid forward to Gandil, but good defending for Dorking players in attention, but Gandil does well, gets down towards the byline, gets it across. Good bit of defending though by Dorking, managed to clear the ball. He was a little isolated then, was Haddy Gandil, and the ball goes out of play, throw into Dorking, but better from Aldershot Town, Julian.
Yeah, they've, as Dan said, they've got a little bit sort of foothold back in the game now, and I think the key for me over the next sort of 10-15 minutes is to get Josh Barrett onto the ball. Josh has been really quiet so far, and if there's an opportunity for the shots, it's to get Josh on the ball more, and as the Shots fans knows, he's the one that can pull the strings.
Throw down this left hand side, cleared away by the Aldershot defenders. The sun makes a fleeting appearance on a very mild October afternoon here in Dorking. Now here comes Mewett racing away. He's been dangerous down that right hand side as Jimmy Mewett carries the ball to the edge of the penalty. Little cross inside the penalty. Again, a little bit of indecision there from the Aldershot defence. It comes out to this left hand side, looking for Lewis. Lewis shimmies one way, then the other. A little bit of a turn. Then a good cross inside. That's a really good play. Flick comes in, cleared away by the Aldershot defence, but really good play there from Dorking, Dan.
Yeah, Jimmy started well down that right side. He's had 2 or 3 crosses now, getting the better of his man, so yeah, long may it continue. Yeah,
good ball in for that right hand side. It's going to be a throw in to Dorking over on that far side. It looks like Jimmy Mewett is going to take it again. He's already taken a couple of long throws, one from this left hand side. Got a bit of interference on our microphone. I hope that's you're not picking it up at home. We've played coming up to 20 minutes here in this 4th qualifying round of the FA Cup. £9,375 up for grabs for them, and a little ball inside the penalty area. Shimmy in a turn on the edge of the penalty area, but cleared away by Aldershot. The ball is played over the halfway line. Danger here for Dorking, but Gander's completely isolated over on this right hand side, but does well, holds the ball up, lays the ball back to Archie Taylor, plays a little ball forward, the ball breaks inside the Dorking penalty area, and they clear right footed up towards the halfway line, looking for big Jason Pryor, who gets a little flick on, but again Aldershot clear rather untidily low towards the Dorking penalty area, and now Taylor picks the ball up. Ball with Hargreaves. Hargreaves plays a little ball in, looking for Thomas back to Taylor. Little 1-2 played, and it's played inside the Dorking penalty area, but it's offside. Doesn't agree with that, does Haddy Gandil, but you wouldn't expect him to. And he's arguing with the lines. This is probably not the best thing to do. And the referee's just coming over and having a little word and saying, well, you don't want any of that nonsense. And it's going to be Dorking with the free kick. Back to goalkeeper Harrison Vokes, who bakes the ball towards the edge of his penalty area. Dorking in possession. Play the ball long over the halfway line, looking for Mewett. Good bit of control over on that far side. Looks to flick the ball inside. Just about keeps the ball in play, but all shot clear up towards the halfway line. Gandil picks the ball up, and again he's offside. Well, there's a lot of Aldershot Town supporters in front of us, and they're not happy with the lines. He's getting a fair amount of stick, Dan.
Yeah, I think that's 4 he's had in the first 20 minutes. I'm not sure I quite agree with that one, but he looks lively.
He certainly does. So,
I think it's going to be an interesting next few minutes for the Shots. It's for me, there's an opportunity to get in behind the 2 central defenders of Dorking, and that's 4 times now that Haddy's been caught offside, but yeah, he's playing right on the shoulder, so he only needs to get through once, and then shots are in.
Ball in, long free kick inside the penalty. Danger here for Aldershot. Dorking with plenty of men forward, but the ball's eventually cleared down that left hand side by Aldershot Town. Picked up by George Frankham, who heads the ball forward. Dorking in possession on the halfway line with Josh Taylor. Plays a high ball forward. The ball's been in the air probably as much as it's been on the pitch, to be honest. The ball is again laid forward. Picked up by Gandil, who again is causing problems for the Dorking defence. Comes forward, plays a first time shot. It's probably the first shot that Aldershot have had on goal, but he's certainly causing the Dorking defence a few problems here, is Haddy Gandil.
Yeah, it's a bit of a bit of a chance on that one. It was a full 25 yards out and took a swing, and it was quite a comfortable save for Harrison Fawkes in the end. But he's getting more into the game, and what are we now? 21 minutes gone, and at the moment Gandor is probably the one that Dorking are looking at to make sure that they can stop him from being so effective at the moment.
Now we've got a break in play here, and that's because Ben Jackson is getting more treatment for this injury that we can't really see from here. The Aldershot physio is on, and the players are taking the opportunity for a drinks break, and Jackson maybe looks like he's having that wound. I can only imagine that he's cut himself, and the physio's on giving some running repairs.
Yeah, the bandage that went on for that first injury that he had right in the first sort of 2 or 3 minutes has now come off, and the more this gets looked at, the more concern it is, because it's obviously causing a problem. He still looks okay. He's on his knee, but definitely needing some more treatment.
Yeah, he doesn't look in any way sort of in any distress, but maybe they're just trying to stop the bleeding. He's given the two managers a chance to have a chat to players. What's Mark White going to be saying to the Dorking lads who are all gathered over there, Dan?
He'll be getting into them. I mean, I believe Dorking have probably just edged it over the 20 minutes. I do believe Aldershot have probably been the better team in the last 5 or 10 minutes. He'll just want the boys to keep going, keep playing at a high tempo, keep the ball in play, and just get it forward, get it to your wide men, Jimmy and Denon. They're the ones who are going to cause the problems today.
So Mark White and Tommy Witherington, the two managers standing over on that far side. Ben Jackson is still getting attention from the physio. As Julian was saying, the headband is now off, but he's definitely. It looks like it's somewhere around the forehead, maybe around the eyebrow sort of area.
Yeah, it looked like blood was running down into his
eyes.
Did you? He was wiping it out. Yeah, so I'm guessing that's the problem there.
You've got better eyes than I have. Dan. And our listeners who aren't familiar with Dorking, well, you got an accent from the northeast. You spent some time up in the Sunderland Academy back in the day, Dan?
Yeah, so I'm from Newcastle, was at Sunderland for 10 years, and then I've been here, there and everywhere, and now I'm down in Surrey. I don't think there's many Geordies in Surrey, but you two might be able to tell me otherwise.
Well, if you come from Newcastle, what were you doing playing at Sunderland? How did that go down?
Hey, two very good academies up there, so I think if you're fortunate enough to play for one of them, then you're doing something right.
Yeah. Absolutely. And who was in charge of Sunderland when you were down there? Who was the manager of the first team?
There was a few. I mean, you had someone as crazy as Paolo Di Canio, Gus Poyet, Sam Allardyce, David Moyes at the end. You had a bit of everyone. But some good times.
Would you be a Newcastle fan or a Sunderland fan?
Do you know what? I'm in the middle. My friend plays for Sunderland, but my family's from Newcastle.
Right, so your friend plays for Sunderland now? Who's that?
Dan Bollard.
Right.
So I'm split right down the middle.
Are you? Well, they've had a good start to life back in the Premier League, no question about that.
For sure, and it's a great club to be in the Premiership. I mean, you look at the fan base up there, it's
unbelievable.
It's a working class city. It's what they all live for on a weekend, so yeah, it's great to see. And the same for Newcastle.
Yeah. When do they play each other? Is that like a Boxing Day fixture or something? I don't know.
I think it might be in November.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to make
sure. Do you ever get back up there to see games?
Make sure I'm back up there for that one.
Yeah, a little calf injury or something, Dan.
Can't say that, I've had enough of them.
Yes, of course. Yeah, you have. When are you expecting to be back? There ought to be a question.
Yeah, so I just got myself back in the team. I think I played 3 of the last 4 games, and I picked up a little strain in the warm-up last weekend, which is frustrating when you turn up today and you see a sold-out Meadowbank. These are the games you want to play in, but we're looking at 2 weeks or so.
Well, fingers crossed. Anyway, we're back underway. The ball is over on that far side. Dorking in possession. The ball is played forward. We're going for an update in a few moments' time. The ball on the edge of the Aldershot penalty area. Good tackle coming in, and Aldershot get up possession down this right-hand side. The ball played forward over the halfway line, looking for the run of Kwame Thomas. There's a mistake at the heart of the Dorking defence. Thomas gets in there, but Dorking then clear up towards the halfway line, looking for Jason Pryor. Pryor holds the ball up, and here comes Dorking. This is better possession, breaking over the halfway line. Dorking in possession with Mewett. Plays the ball, looking for some support on the edge of the penalty. Lays the ball inside. Nice little one touch, but the linesman flag was up over on that far side. And the offside flag goes up, and it's going to be a free kick to Aldershot inside their penalty area. Just waiting for an update. Yes, it is. 27 minutes gone here at Meadowbank. It's still Dorking 0, Aldershot 0. Aldershot were under pressure in the opening 10 minutes. A couple of decent chances for Dorking, but the shots have worked their way back into the game. But in truth, it's a pretty scrappy cup tie. The ball spending more time probably in the air than it is on the pitch at the minute. But after 28 minutes here, it's still Dorking 0, Aldershot 0. Ball halfway inside the Dorking half.
He looks a real handful, the big man today.
Does he?
Up top for Aldershot, yeah, he's causing some problems.
Yeah. And they've got a free kick, have Aldershot halfway inside the Dorking. What's going to happen from this free kick, Julian?
Josh Barrett will take it. It's probably a little bit too far out for him to have a direct shot, so I would anticipate again a similar free kick to the first one, where he's going to just float it into probably the 18-yard line, and we need to get ahead on this.
Well, the shots with 9 men forward for this. They've just got the one man back on defensive duties, who's Maxwell Mullins. So it's going to be a free kick to be taken pretty much halfway inside the Dorking half. Little free kick taken back to Witherington. Well, shots make a bit of a mess of that, really, to be honest. The ball was crying out to be played in first time, and instead the ball is played down that left-hand side. Little break down the left-hand side. Cross comes in, and Dorking with a chance to clear their lines. No, they don't. In fact, there's decent play down that left-hand side. Little cross comes in towards the back stick. There's a tangle of players. I think there was nothing in that, really. 6-1, half a dozen the other. The ball goes out of play. I thought Aldershot missed a trick there, Julian. It was crying out for the free kick to come straight into the box.
Yeah, the Barrett plays short one to Witherington, and I think the idea behind that was to get Josh on the ball, because, as I said earlier on, he's just not had enough time on the ball so far, and he is going to be the danger man for Dorking. But yes, they missed an opportunity to get the ball into the box there.
Dorking break down that far side. The ball with over me has been the outstanding player in this first half, breaking forward. He cuts inside, plays it to this left hand side, looking for Charlie Carter. Carter makes a run forward down this left hand side, looking for Lewis gets in a good cross towards the penalty. That's a good cross. Excellent header comes in. Oh, that's a very good save. Good play. Probably the best bit of action of the match. The ball was played in. I think the header was from Jason Pryor, but a good cross coming in. Good header, and the goalkeeper down smartly to his left-hand side. Yeah,
the two wingers look lively for Dorking, and that's Jason's game. So yeah, great save and unlucky there.
Probably the best chance of the match. Now the ball is on the edge of the Dorking penetrator. The ball is played inside. And that was nearly a chance, because Josh Barrett had found himself in good position inside the penalty area, and the game just slowly opening up a little. Ball was played in. He was frustrated there, Barrett, because he thought the first time ball and he was in.
Yeah, good ball up to Kwame Thomas. He won his header and found Gandor, and Gandor was immediately looking for the run of Josh Barrett. And as I said earlier, that's going to be a key to unlocking this Dorking defence at the moment.
So it's going to be a throw into Aldershot Town over on that far side. I can't quite see what's going on. We've got this sort of pillar of the stand in front of us. Now we can. The ball is over on the halfway line. Header comes in from Thomas. Dorking clear the ball out on that far side. It's going to be a throw into Aldershot Town. You're listening to live football on BBC Radio Sussex and BBC Radio Surrey. I'm Adrian Harms, co-commentators Dan Pybus, Dorking player, and Julian Walters, who's come a long way. I didn't realize you've come all the way from Wales today to see the game.
Yeah, that's a normal trip for home or away for me. So I left about 7 this morning, Adrian.
That is loyal support.
Loyal or stupid,
comes, yeah. One of the two. I'll let you judge that one, but it's loyal support.
Loyal or mad, one of the two, but we take your hat off to you. When I said if you come fine, you said yeah, from down in Swansea. Really? You've got Aldershot Town in your blood, Julian.
Absolutely, can't get rid of it, unfortunately.
Can you remember your first game? You tell us that in a minute, because we've got a throw in over on that far side, level with the edge of the 18-yard box. I wonder whether this might be a long throw. We've seen 2 or 3 from Dorking this afternoon. It isn't a long throw, but it's played inside the Dorking penalty area. Danger here. Ball is played across the face of the penalty area. Then back inside, still danger here for Dorking. The ball is played in. Shot comes in. Excellent defending from Dorking. The ball is bouncing around inside the 6-yard box. Eventually cleared away towards the halfway line. Danger there, and probably the best. Now a free kick to Dorking on the edge of the penalty area. It was always crying out for someone to have a pop at goal there, Julian.
Yeah, best chance of the match for the shots there. Both Josh Barrett and Hadi Gandor had a chance, and unfortunately Dorking were able to, from a shots point of view, Dorking were able to get bodies behind the ball and eventually clear it away.
But credit to Dorking, decent defence. Dan, there are plenty of men behind the ball.
Yeah, I was a bit worried then. They had 2 great chances, but just neither of them could really connect with the ball properly.
So free kick to Dorking, just outside of the centre circle, 5 or 6 yards inside the Dorking half. Dorking playing in all white, playing from right to left in this first half. The referee says you've got to move it back a couple of yards, which seems a bit panicky to be honest, but there you go. It's got to be taken from the right place. So free kick to Dorking. Dorking with everybody forward, all play condensed inside the Aldershot half. It's a right-footed free kick from inside Dorking territory towards the edge of the penalty area. A couple of players tussling, one of them the 2 number 9s, Jason Pryor and Kwame Thomas, but it's going to be a throw into Dorking down this left-hand side. We've played 32 minutes here at Meadowbank. It's going to be a long throw. Now just Is this Jimmy Mewett who's come across to take this, or is this someone else?
Yeah, no, it's Jimmy.
It is again.
Like I said at the start, normally it would be Josh, but he has had a little knock on his ribs, so maybe that's why, but I didn't know Jimmy had a long throw.
Yeah, well, there he is. He's just winding himself up, so it's going to be another long throw inside the penalty area in front of the massed ranks of the Aldershot players. This time it's not a great throw and comfortably cleared away by the Aldershot defence down this left-hand side. There's a mistake. Now, I think that was 6 to 1, half does the other. The ball was played forward by Dorking to that far side. Good control over on that far side by Rutherford. Gets towards the byline, gets in the cross, cleared away by Ben Jackson. The ball goes. Has it gone out of play? Yes, it has, over on that far side. Throw into Dorking. The ball on the halfway line. Long ball comes down this left-hand side. Looking again for the run of Denon Lewis. The ball goes out of play. It's been a feature of Dorking's play, this little crossfield ball looking for these wingers.
Yeah, I think when you've got two wingers as quick as Denon and Jimmy, who play on the back line high, it's an effective ball, right? And it looks as though it's working so far in the first half an hour of the game.
Well, it's certainly caused one or two problems of Jimmy Mewett and Denon Lewis. Now it's going to be a throw-in to be taken down this left-hand side. It's going to be Francis Vincent who's going to take it. Number 33 on his back. Bows the ball short to Lewis. Lewis back to... who clears, looking for Lewis. Lewis again, right-footed, looking to get a ball inside the penalty area. That's better. Down to Vincent, left-footed cross. Good ball inside the penalty area. Cleared away by the Aldershot defence. Back to Lewis, who shimmies one way, then the other. Back to Vincent. Vincent back to Lewis. Right-footed cross. Good one as well inside the penalty area. So we're doing a bit of a tumble there inside the penalty area. I think that was Jason Pryor who was appealing to the referee, but the referee said there was nothing wrong with it. And the ball is with Witherington, who heads forward for the shots. Again, scrappy inside the centre circle, but Aldershot pick up the loose ball down this right-hand side, approaching the halfway. Little ball played forward, poor ball really, and the ball goes all the way through to goalkeeper Harrison Folkes, who clears quickly. Dorking back in possession, looking to move the ball forward, which they do with Josh Taylor. Taylor plays the ball to his right-hand side. Dorking in possession, long ball forward, halfway inside the Aldershot town half, looking for Mewett. Mewett with a chance again to run at the fullback, does it? Gets in the cross, another excellent cross, little flick header comes in from Rutherford across the face of goal, but yet again Jimmy Mewett causing problems down that right hand side, and a good ball in as well. Aldershot pick up possession though. Witherington lays the ball forward, but only as far as Taylor, who lays the ball back to goalkeeper Folkes. Folkes plays the ball to that far side. Good spell of pressure here from Dorking, breaking forward on that right hand side. Little ball inside, back to Mewett, who's causing all sorts of problems down that right hand side for Dorking. Still in possession down that right hand side. Gets a cross in, it comes towards the edge of the penalty area. Dorking in possession down by the byline. Looking for support, back to Mewett, who miscontrols the ball. Does the ball go out of play? No, it doesn't. He just about keeps the ball in. Cross comes inside the penalty area. Cannons away off an Aldershot defender, but Dorking still in possession over on that far side. And eventually they give the ball away. Dorking, it's a chance for Aldershot to break forward, which they do, and I think the referee's given a free kick. Quickly taken by Aldershot down this right-hand side. Vincent is there, clears away by Dorking. The ball with Lewis. He's a skillful player down this left-hand side. Glides across the turf. Little shimmy, one way or another. Little cross with his left foot inside the penalty area. Good claim by goalkeeper Dewhurst. I like the look of Denon Lewis. Looks a good footballer to me.
Yeah, he obviously came in the summer and he started really well. Great lad around the place first and foremost, and he's really been at it the first 10-12 games of the season as well.
He looks to be two-footed as well.
Yeah, he is. I was surprised when he first came. I didn't know what foot he was, but like you've just seen then, can go right, can go left, and he does mix it up, which makes any defender's day a bit of a nightmare.
Where did he come from, Dad?
I believe he was at Woking.
Right, okay.
But I do believe he had a couple of bad injuries the last 18 months.
Right.
So good, first and foremost, good to see him back fit and playing. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. He looks a good footballer. Now, there is an injury. I can't quite see what's happening. You might have a better view from me, Julian and Dan. Who is it?
Theo's down at the moment, just getting some treatment. Just another opportunity for the players to have a little break, and I think Tommy is going to take this opportunity to get them set up for the last 10 minutes, because I
think he could be in trouble. I don't know if he had a knock before, but normally when any player takes off the tape, it's never
yes, good. I noticed that he sort of threw it down as if he was just frustrated. How big? I mean, if a player's got an injury, Julian, I mean, like Theo Widdring's obviously a key player for Aldershot. I guess, you know, it's his dad, isn't it? He wouldn't have been playing because he's his dad, but I guess he might think it was worth taking a chance.
Yeah, I think he was always going to be lined up for today's game. It's with Dejan Tetek being out injured as well, then it was going to always be sort of any 2 from 3. And we did start with Kian Anderson starting the game last week. He's just come back from a loan spell at Torquay, but he's unfortunately cup tied, so he would have been, I think, the obvious replacement if Widrington does have to go off. But we'll just have to see if he gets up and stays on the pitch at the moment.
37 minutes gone here. It's still Aldershot, Dorking 0, Aldershot 0. We've got this little break in place. So you're saying you've come up from Wales, you've been a Shots fan for donkey's years. What was your first game?
Plymouth Argyle at home, 1975.
Crumbs.
Murray Brodie, Terry Bell, all sorts.
Jack Howarth.
Jack Howarth, yes.
Right, some of those legendary Aldershot names. Well, talk about Plymouth. I remember being here when Dorking FC, before Dorking Wanderers, played Plymouth in the first round of the FA Cup in 1992. I came to watch that game with a mate of mine on a mud heap of a pitch. Peter Shilton was manager of Plymouth that day, and Plymouth just squeaked home by 3-2. And Theo Widrington is definitely going off. He's hobbling. He's sort of holding his, looks like his right thigh, and this is going to be a change for Aldershot Town, and the skipper's going off, and that's a blow for the Shots.
Yeah, he didn't start last week, and there was a bit of doubt over him, and he's obviously not worked out for him. So he's hobbling off, and looks to me as if James Claridge is going to come on. He will naturally go into the back three.
He's no relation to Steve Claridge, is he?
No, he's not.
Right, okay.
But he'll go into the back three and. Just trying to work out the formation. I think Jed Meerholtz is going to step out of the back three and take up the central midfield position, which is where he actually is his natural position. He's currently on loan from Bristol City.
Steve Claridge actually played for Aldershot, didn't he?
He did, yes. That again was a good few years ago.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, showing me age. Long clearance comes in from Marcus Dewhurst, all in orange, away to our left hand side. The ball bounces inside the Dorking half. All these injuries haven't sort of helped the flow of the game, but now Aldershot in possession on the edge of the penalty area. Good challenge comes in on the edge of the box. I think that's good advantage played by the referee. It was a clash of two players, and the ball is now cleared long into the Aldershot half. Both players are okay. Good refereeing, I thought, letting the game flow.
I actually thought it was a foul to Aldershot.
Did you?
Yeah, first of all, yeah. He went to shoot, and I thought Josh, whether he got the ball or not, I don't know, but it did affect him shooting. So yeah, I think we got away with that. Cross
comes inside the penalty area, cleared away by the Aldershot defence, and I think that's going to be a corner on this left hand. So it'll flick on it. Well, you know better than I, Dan. So perhaps Dorking have got away with one now, and now they've got a corner away to our left hand side in front of the massed ranks of Aldershot fans, something like 700, 800 Aldershot fans. I think it's sold pretty much all the away tickets available for this game at the Shots. And Dorking have got a corner away to our left hand side. Yes, it's still goalless here. Dorking have actually got a corner away to our left-hand side, but a blow for Aldershot Town. Just describe this corner. It comes in inside the penalty area. Danger here for Aldershot. The ball is cleared away. Look like a hand went up inside the penalty area there. Dorking still on the attack inside the penalty area, but Aldershot eventually looking to clear the ball away. A blow for Aldershot Town, though. Theo Widrington, the skipper, has limped off. It looked like he had an injury when they came into the game, and he's had to leave the fray for a blow for the Shots. We've got, 5 minutes or so to go until half-time. Still Dorking 0, Aldershot Town 0. Throw into Dorking over on that far side. 5 minutes to go until the break. I think we'll have a fair minute about of injury time here at the end of this half, because there have been a couple of injuries to Ben Jackson and then that long delay for Theo Widrington.
Yeah, I don't really feel like it's got go in the game.
Hasn't?
Has it?
No. It's been very stop-start. The ball over on that far side. Dorking in possession. Well, they've had the outstanding two players in the match. I think so far Hewitt and Lewis have been causing the Shots some problems. But no real clear-cut chances apart from the opening couple of minutes. Now, is that a free kick? No, it's not. The referee again waves play on, so maybe he's evened things out for that free kick just a few moments ago. Aldershot in possession over on that far side, but Mewett again picks up the ball for Dorking, looking for support. Lewis has made a good run over on this left-hand side. Dorking in possession, but Josh Taylor needed to play the ball back. This side's playing a three at the back. Now the ball is headed forward. Now Dorking in possession. This is a little better. Little ball laid forward. Danger here as far as the Shots are concerned. Ball inside the penalty area. Looking for the run of Pryor, but the defensive clearance. It's going to be a corner to Dorking. We're just building a little bit of pressure here coming up to the interval, Dan.
Yeah, Dorking look dangerous when they get the ball wide, especially down that right side with Frankham and Jimmy Mewett. And yeah, another corner.
It looks like Denton Lewis is going across to take the corner. Away to our left hand side. 5 minutes to, 4 minutes to go until the interval. We'll wait to see how many extra minutes are going to be allowed here by the referee. Right-footed, away swinging corner, comes towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Jackson gets a little head on that and managed to clear the ball back to his old goalkeeper. In fact, he's got another headband on as Ben Jackson, who got a whack in the head in the early stages of the game. But he's okay. He's had it dressed on another occasion. Williams plays the ball down this right-hand side for Aldershot Town. Little ball laid forward, looking for Meerholz. The ball goes out of play, throw into Aldershot, literally down below us. Taylor looks to take the throw quickly, but then decides to hang on to the ball down below us. Does Archie Taylor, looking for someone to make a bit of a run for him. There's no one really making themselves available. He's pitched about 10 yards there as Archie Taylor, and he throws the ball forward. Well, he goes down, Gwami Thomas, if he's been shot. I don't think he has. He's holding his nose, is the big centre forward. I don't know if there was a... Well, Dennis Lewis is just offering him a hand. He looks okay.
I think he's okay. It's just a bit of 50-50 with the ball up in the air. You're always going to get that with Kwame and the central defenders. But yeah, Archie Taylor's going to take a throw here about 35 yards out, and this is a chance for the shots to make something here.
So, throw to be taken by Taylor. Again, he's encouraging players to come towards him. Vinci Meerholz does well down that left-hand side. This right-hand side does well. Gets around the back, looking to get a ball inside the penalty area. Danger here for Dorking. Little chip comes in. Oh, that's a terrific goal. That is a terrific goal. Beautifully knocked in by Josh Barrett. The ball was played in. Little chip over the keeper, and that was a class finish by Josh Barrett. We've had 44 minutes here at Meadowbank, and it's first blood to Aldershot Town. It's Dorking 0, Aldershot Town 1.
That's an amazing goal from Josh Barrett. He's been doing that all season. Chipped the ball, found the space on the edge of the box. Meerholz was causing problems from that throw in from Taylor. Meerholz fed Barrett, and Barrett still had a lot of work to do. Beautiful chip into the top corner, gave the goalie no chance. It's 1-0 to the Shots.
Yeah. Disappointment with that goal, Dan?
Yeah, I mean, before the game you highlight Josh Barrett as one of the danger men for Aldershot, and I mean that's absolute quality. Even speaking from a Dorking player, like if you see that at the highest level, you give it a round of applause. Great finish, first time, chipped the keeper, great finish. Disappointment from Dorking that they allowed Meerholz to get round the back there, Dan? Yeah, I mean it comes from a throw-in, right? Simple throw-in, you don't expect to concede a goal from there, but we have, and we need to react now.
Which is probably what the game needed, in all honesty.
For sure. It was a bit of a 50-50 game and not much happening, so hopefully that's livened it up a bit. Ball.
Yes, indeed, the goal has gone to Aldershot Town. It's a game that the goal needed, really, and a quality finish from Josh Barrett. Ball inside the penalty area. Can Dorking equalise here? No, the ball goes just behind for a corner kick. Yeah, really good play by Jed Meerholz, who got to the byline, got the ball back to the edge of the 18-yard box, and a quality finish from Josh Barrett, chipping over goalkeeper Harrison Folks to give the Shots the lead. It's Dorking 0, Aldershot Town 1. So corner over on that far side. Can Dorking get back in the game? I didn't see how many minutes have been allowed for additional time at the end of this first half, but it must be, I'd have thought, at least 3 or 4 minutes. So corner's been taken, right-footed, away swinging corner, comes in towards the penalty area, cleared away by Jackson in the heart of the Aldershot Town defence. Will Dorking pick up possession? Yes, they do. Played forward by Mewitt down that far side, but the ball's going to run out of play. It's going to be a goal kick to Aldershot Town.
It's going to be interesting to see how we react now second half. I do feel like we're slightly the better side.
Yes.
Will Aldershot sit in and just try and hang on, or will they come out and try and have a bit more of a go second half? I don't know. What do you think?
Dan, I can guarantee they will not sit in. Shots will go forward. They'll keep pressing. They'll be looking for a second goal. I said at the start that Josh Barrett needs to be getting on the ball, and that's exactly what's happened for the goal. I think Dorking will be a little bit disappointed there behind. Bear in mind, 10 minutes extra time.
Well, I said 3 or 4 minutes of additional time. 10 minutes of additional time at the end of this first half. Perhaps that tells us a little bit about the game, that it hasn't really got going. But Dorking breaking forward now down that far side. We had the injury to Ben Jackson. A couple of times he's been treated, and also the injury to Theo Witherington, who's now gone off the field. It looks like Dorking have got to throw it over on that far side. So plenty of time for Dorking to get back in this game in this first period. Cross comes in from Hewitt inside the penalty area. Rutherford with a little flick on, comes to Pryor, lays the ball back to the edge of the penalty area, to Lewis, to Rutherford, shimmies one way, then the other, right-footed, shot comes in, goes away over the crossbar for deflection. Much better from Dorking there.
Yeah, it looked a great block from the boy who's got the headband on.
Yeah, Jackson.
Yeah, great block. Should have probably scored, to be honest with you, but got to credit the defendant.
Yeah.
Jackson has won everything today. Every single header he's won so far. That was a superb block which just took a deflection over the bar. That looked to be a certain goal to me, so a big let off for the shots.
You have to tell us about Ben Jackson in a few moments time. We're going to break in play, but in the meantime it's a corner to Dorking, away to our left hand side. Poor corner though, cleared away by the Aldershot defence up towards the half line, picked up by Gander, who shimmies one way then the other. Barrett's in a huge amount of space over on the right hand side, did go the wrong way, and the ball is played long. And they had an opportunity there. Had the ball gone to Barrett, Dorking could have been slightly exposed, but they went the wrong way, and Dorking in possession. Halfway inside their own half, looking to work the ball down that far touchline. Long ball laid forward, looking for the run. Rutherford gets the ball inside the penalty area, who's looking for Pryor. Couldn't get there.
Seems to be working that ball over the top down that left side of Aldershot's defence. Got in a few times now.
Yeah, it's been a feature of the last few games, Dan, and it's obviously a ploy from Mark to get that ball over the top, and it's causing us problems at the moment.
Taylor in the right back position for Aldershot Town, lays the ball back inside the shots half, little clipped ball forward, but Dorking cleared towards the half wide. A good challenge by Hargreaves, little tussle just down below us, a bit of afters but nothing really in it. The ball goes out of play and it's going to be a throw into Aldershot Town down this right hand side. Just tell us a little bit about Ben Jackson, Julian.
Yeah, he's come in from the summer. He's a young lad from Brighton, so he's got a really good pedigree there, and fortunately he has missed a few games, but
he's on loan, or
no, he's signed for us in the summer,
right.
But yeah, he's having to take the leadership role really in the back three due to the sort of injuries and the age of the young.
Do you know what? First time I've seen him play, but credit to him. It can't be easy starting the game. You pick up a knock, and then they've changed the forward where players, left side centre half's moved into the middle of the pitch, so he's playing with someone else. Yeah, he's winning everything at the minute.
Well, good pedigree coming down from Brighton Hove Albion with that very strong academy. How old is he?
21, I think. Right, so he's at the right age to really forge a career now, and let's hope he stays with us and does that. I
guess sometimes it's always an interesting conversation. We'll talk to Dan about that in a minute. Interesting, coming from a Premier League side, taking a step down, perhaps felt his opportunities were always going to be limited down at Brighton.
Is that where the striker came from as well, Brighton, a couple of years ago? Yeah, so I mean, he probably looks at that and goes...
Yeah, Lauren Tollage came from Brighton, yeah.
Probably looks at that and goes, hey, you know what, can I follow in his footsteps and get some games and see where it takes me?
Free kick taken by Josh Barrett inside the penalty, and it comes in, and it's a second goal for Aldershot Town, and it's the big man Gwami Thomas who gets there. It was an excellent free kick by Josh Barrett. No one from the Dorking defence really came and claimed it. It was a free header for Gwami Thomas, who got in on the edge of the 6-yard area and headed the ball past Harrison Folks, giving him no chance at all. And we're 5 minutes into injury time at the end of the first half, and Aldershot Town lead by 2-0.
Josh Barrett again. Josh Barrett has swung in an amazing free kick right onto the 6-yard box, and there was Kwame Thomas, virtually unchallenged. Still had to head the ball into the corner and executed it perfectly. Lovely downwards header into the corner, giving Dorking no chance. It's 2-0 shots.
Poor goal to concede.
I mean, listen, it's a great header, but the delivery is at the highest level. Again, he scored that first goal, which was an unbelievable finish, and then he's went and delivered a ball, which is you don't get better than that. Striker's dream.
It's the Josh Barrett show here at Meadowbank. He's scored one and he's made one, and Aldershot Town are leading by 2-0. I have to say, with a sort of a neutral's hat on, we're just going to give an update to our listeners on the radio, but Dorking might feel a little unfortunate to be 2 goals down. I don't think it's really a fair reflection of the play.
No, I'd probably say 0-0 is a fair result going into half-time. If anything, maybe 1-0 Dorking, but hey, that's not football, is it? It's a funny old game.
Yeah. It's gone the way of Aldershot Town, Robin, and very much the Josh Barrett show here. He scored the opening with a wonderful chip from the edge of the 18-yard box, then a wonderful free kick inside the penalty area, and Gwami Thomas, unmarked, headed the ball home from 8 yards. It doesn't really deserve to be 2-0 to Aldershot Town, but they're leading by 2-0 here. We've got 10 minutes of injury time at the end of this first period. There's still 5 of those to be played. Mullins lays the ball forward right-footed, headed the ball forward by Dorking towards the halfway line, picked up by Rutherford, plays the ball forward, the ball comes away down this right-hand side. Now the ball inside the penalty area, looking for Gandor, who races forward inside the penalty area. Danger here again for Dorking. Gandor lays the ball back, looking for Hargreaves lays the ball inside, looking for Gandor again. So there's a lot of space here for Aldershot Town, who are growing in confidence in the game. The ball comes back to Hargreaves looking for Thomas's inside the penalty area, looking for his left foot, good defending though by the Dorking defence, forcing Thomas a little bit wider out towards that left-hand corner flag, but the shot's still in possession. Ball laid forward, and then Mewett gets back, clears the ball, or tries to clear the ball, and Dorking eventually picked the ball up right-footed down that right-hand side. Comes as far as Jackson. Jackson lays the ball back towards his goalkeeper, and Dewhurst, all in orange, away to our left-hand side, but to clear right-footed, and does so, looking for Thomas. You were saying that Thomas was a big man, and he was causing the defence a few problems. Dan, and certainly he has done increasingly as this first half has gone along. As a free kick, yes, it is free kick to Dorking inside their own half. What's Mark White going to do to try and sort this out in the second period, Dan?
Difficult one, because I do feel that Dorking have been okay and have been good going forward. It's just two great pieces of quality, right?
Yes.
First goal and then the delivery.
Here come Aldershot Town again. The ball is played forward. Good piece of defending though by Lewis Story. The ball goes out of play. It's going to be a throw. In fact, the ball goes out of the ground. So it's going to be a throw into.
I do think it's a matter of come out, start the second half fast. You're attacking, your home end. Can you get an early goal? And I'm sure it'll be a different game. And for Aldershot, don't concede the first 15 minutes. Right?
Yeah.
Get through it.
And to be honest, that could well happen, Dan. It's Tommy won't change the way he's playing this game. Whether you're 2-0 down or 2-0 up, it will still be the same process.
Ball over on that left-hand side, down by the left-hand corner flag. Aldershot Town in possession, halfway inside the Dorking half on the Aldershot left. A little shimmy, little step over from Ryan Hill. Then does well, gets down the left-hand side. Tackle comes in, the ball comes off of Hill. This could be a throw-in to Dorking over on that far side. But I'm quite happy just to run down here. I reckon we've got another couple of first half that's sort of burst into life really in the last 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, I think so. I think the heads seem to have dropped a little bit for Dorking. Shots are knocking it around a little bit better than they were certainly in the first sort of 20 minutes.
So can Dorking get a goal back before the interval? The ball is played forward over on that far side, but in Aldershot tidy things up. The ball runs out of play. It's going to be a throw into the shots down in the bottom left-hand corner by the left-hand corner flag. The Aldershot support at that end of the ground, and it's going to be a throw into Aldershot Town here on BBC Radio Sussex, BBC Radio Surrey. Myself, Adrian Harms, alongside Dan Pybus. I've lost my a piece of paper which has gone flying here somewhere. There we go. And Julian Waters. So a nice balanced commentary here this afternoon. The ball bouncing around over on that far side. Aldershot hooked the ball forward. Now Dorking come forward on the edge of the penalty area. The ball inside the area, cleared away. Just won't quite fall there for Charlie Carter, and cleared away by the Aldershot defence. Picked up halfway inside his own half by Lewis Story, looking for support, looking to clear the ball long, right-footed, which he does, over towards that far side, looking for Mewett, but Aldershot pick up the loose ball. Now Dorking back in possession inside the centre circle. The ball is played to this left-hand side. Dorking looking to get a goal back before the break, trailing here by 2-0. The ball comes to Denon Lewis. Lewis, right-footed ball inside the penalty area, but it's runs all the way through to goalkeeper Marcus Dewhurst, who collects and just takes his time. I reckon we've pretty much had the full 10 minutes at the end of this first half. The referee just holds his hand up as if to signal the ball is played long, but we're still playing on. The ball is cleared long inside the Dorking half. The ball bounces loose. It's going to be picked up by Josh Barrett over on that far side, but he's rather bundled out of the ball, and Dorking in possession. Maybe one last chance here at the end of this first period for Dorking. Nice ball played down this left-hand side. Dorking in possession. Ball forward looking for Lewis, who cuts back inside onto his right foot. Dorking need to get the ball forward quickly here with time running out at the end of this first period. The ball with Taylor lays the ball forward, looking for Rutherford. Rutherford shimmies one way, then the other. Back to Lewis. Can he get across it? He can. It's a good cross as well inside the penalty area. It's palmed away by Dewhurst. Shot comes in, bounces away, and Dorking have got a goal back. That looked like a deflected goal to me. The shot came in, deflected away, I think, off of Cameron Hargreaves. It's completely wrong-footed, the keeper, and Dorking are back in it. We've had 3 goals here. in the space of 11 minutes. And going into the break, maybe it's Dorking with the impetus. It's Dorking 1, Aldershot Town 2.
Yeah, I would agree there. I think that goal is really going to change the game. Definitely changes the team talk from both managers. And like I said earlier, Dorking attacking that home end now. It's a totally different game. Tommy
Witherington has been shown a yellow card, I presume, for protesting. I must admit, I thought the 10 minutes were up, and I can only imagine that's why Witherington is protesting.
Agreed.
Did it look like an own goal to you, fellas? I mean, it's difficult to see from this angle. We've got the stand and the floodlight pile in front of us.
Definitely took a touch. Whether it was an own goal or a Dorking goal, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think if there was a deflection, it wasn't a great one, but Dewhurst had made a good save there, pushed the ball out, and it came back into the middle, and it was dispatched well by Dorking, just at the right time for them to score a goal.
Well, we'll wait for confirmation of exactly who that goal was been credited for, but there goes the referee's whistle at the end of the first half. Tommy Witherington doesn't look best pleased over on the far side, but I have to say, with an independent hat on, that probably sounds about right at the end of the first period.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I thought the last sort of 10-15 minutes the shots did grow into the game, and whether or not they deserve to be 2-0 up, you could argue that's probably not the case, but the difference between the two teams up until that last moment was the Josh Barrett show, and he showed the real quality, the National League quality that you need to potentially win games.
But talking that, actually I'm just looking here because Tommy Witherington is in danger of getting himself into trouble. He's still protesting with the referee. I can only assume, we don't know for sure. That's all about the amount of additional time, but he's not happy as the Aldershot Town manager. Nonetheless, Dorking back in the tie, Dan.
Definitely, great time to score, and it sets us up for an exciting second half, right? From Aldershot's point of view, really disappointing time to score, probably. I mean, if it's the other way around, Mark would have probably got sent off there, never mind the yellow card. So I understand his frustration, but hey, game on.
It certainly is game on. Dan, Julian, thanks very much for your help during the first half here. So all to play for here on now a lovely sunny afternoon at Meadowbank. Half time here is Dorking 1, Aldershot Town 2. So very good afternoon, welcome back to Meadowbank, where the players are just making their way out onto the pitch, certainly the Aldershot Town players. If you're just joining us for the first time, we could be in for a cracking second half here. It's Dorking 1, Aldershot Town. So I can say that the goal itself has been credited to James McShane, the goal that Dorking got back on the stroke of half-time. Looked like a deflection, but maybe the ball was going in anyway. So goal from James McShane. Tommy Witherington not happy about it. The players coming out for the second half. My name's Adrian Harms, the rest of our commentary team, Dan Pybus, who's not playing today, he's injured, but a Dorking player, and Julian Walters from Aldershot Town. So let's get your thoughts. First of all, start with you, Julian, on that first half, and maybe what the shots might be doing differently, or maybe the same in this second period.
Yeah, I think they will approach it exactly the same, if I'm being perfectly honest. Dorking definitely, for me, shaded the first sort of 15-20 minutes, but I felt that the shots did come back into it a little bit more, and we got our goals just at the right time. 2-0 up, looking really confident, and that sort of 10 minutes of injury time was an opportunity for Dorking to get back in, and they took their chance. So they've scoring just at the right time. It's set this game up for a really exciting second half.
How would that goal have changed White's half-time team talk, Dan?
I think he would have went in there trying to be positive, because I do believe Dorking probably slightly edged it first half, and that probably would have just spurred him on to be even more encouraging. But with Tommy in Aldershot, I think that changes his team talk massively, and I think it's important he maybe doesn't take that frustration he had with the referee out on the players, and they come and get through that first 15 minutes. As a player, when you're on the pitch, you're always thinking get to 60 and just tick that box off, and then get to 75. So yeah, big 15 for Aldershot, and I do fancy Dorking's chances attacking that home end.
So we'll see how things pan out in this second. It's a glorious day here now down in Dorking. Lots of blue sky, the sun is out, and we're set for what should be a cracking second half here. Aldershot Town leading by 2-1. Josh Barrett with the opening goal, a class finish from the edge of the box, chipping over goalkeeper Harrison Folks. With a free kick that was met by a thumping header by Gwami Thomas to give Aldershot Town a 2-0 lead. As I say, that goal from James McShane, literally on the stroke of half-time, means it's Dorking 1, Aldershot Town 2. We're about to get underway, and indeed we do get underway And Josh Barrett gets underway as he plays the ball back through to Marcus Dewhurst, who clears long right-footed towards the edge of the Dorking penalty area. Thomas heads the ball forward. Danger here straight away at the start of this second period. Ball played inside the penalty area, comes across, and there we are! And Aldershot have scored. It's that man, Josh Barrett again. The ball was played into the penalty area. It was a lovely bit of play. Held up the ball nicely to Gander, played it across the 6-yard box, and it was Josh Barrett who was there to score. We've had no more than 30 seconds at the start of this second period, and Aldershot Town leading by 3-1.
That's a wonderful move from the shots. The ball was played up to Thomas. Thomas got to the ball first. He got Gandor in on the left-hand side. Had he held the ball up and just took his time to spot the on-rushing Josh Barrett, who had a relatively simple task of stroking the ball into the net for 3-1. What a fantastic start for the shots.
Yeah, I mean, as a player on that pitch, I've had a couple of moments in my career, and that really does suck the life out here. You know, you get that goal right before half-time, you think you're back in it, and within 15 seconds, you're 2 goals behind again.
Well, I reckon that was 30 seconds into the second half.
14, I saw.
14. Incredible. There you go. 14 seconds into the second half, and the tide's taken another twist. It's got the way of Aldershot Town just 14 seconds into this second period. Aldershot breaking down the left-hand side. Lovely bit of play on the left-hand side by Paddy Gandor. Got the ball in, and there was Josh Barrett to just steer the ball into the back of the net from 6 yards. 2 goals for Barrett and an assist. Aldershot Town now leading by 3-1. The ball is over on that far side, and it looked like a pre-planned move as well. I mean, Barrett took the kick-off, didn't it? It was back to the goalkeeper, long ball down this left-hand side.
It's both the strikers again, right? Thomas winning the header, going up to the other big man, who I think has been brilliant, been a handful, held the ball up, composure, slid it across, and then the man with all the quality slotted away again.
Yeah, ghosting in unmarked at that far post, but it was a good piece of play, wasn't it, by Gander? Really was. It held the ball up really nicely. Yeah,
he was. You could argue we've been pretty efficient up front this afternoon. We've not had too many chances, but when we have had the chances, we've taken full.
I mean, I can't remember Josh Barrett probably having more than 10 touches on the ball, and he's got 2 goals and assists, so it tells you everything about his quality, doesn't it?
Yeah. Do you know him at all, Dan?
I actually used to play against him coming up to Sunderland. He was at Reading, so we're the same age group, so I played against him 2 or 3 times, and I bumped into him in a services last week, actually.
Really?
I'm having a chit chat, yeah. Funny enough.
He recognised you and knew you?
Yeah, we had about a 10-minute chit chat, and it was before the Southend game.
So there we are. Well, he's scored twice and he's got the assist as well. Ball is inside the Dorking penalty area. Ball goes over the penalty area from Gandor, and it's going to be a goal kick to Dorking. Well, I mean, as you say, Dorking rock back on their heels. I mean, they get a goal just before half-time. They're back in the tie. It's a real reset now, I guess.
Yeah, but they always say in football a 2-goal lead's probably the most dangerous, isn't it?
Yep.
1 goal can change the tie massively. So, yeah, important 15-20 minutes for Dorking now, and same for Aldershot in a totally different manner.
Dorking breaking over the halfway line. It's going to be a free kick over on that far side. Well, you said that Aldershot wouldn't sit back on that lead, Julian, and they haven't. Yeah,
Tommy plays the same way, whether he's 3-0 up or 3-0 behind. That was always going to be the case, and he's always looking to be on the front foot, and even now he's directing the players to get the ball and to move it up front.
Dorking take this free kick. It's high towards the edge of the penalty area, cleared away by the Aldershot defence, halfway inside the Dorking half. The ball is played down this left-hand side. Challenge comes in from James Claridge, who's come on as a replacement for Theo Witherington, who went off after half an hour. Looked like a recurrence of an injury. Now Frankham for Dorking down this right-hand side, looking for Taylor, who cuts inside, looking to get it onto his left foot. He's still going a long way. It's Taylor going all the way towards the edge of the penalty area, and then rather runs out of players to meet, and cleared away by Aldershot up towards the halfway line, picked up by Candor, who shimmies one way then the other. He's been a real handful throughout the match, and now he's breaking away down that right hand side, still in possession, looks to get the cross in, but Dorking managed to charge the ball down. It goes all the way through to Folks, who clears quickly, underarms the ball out to this right hand side as Dorking looking to make progress halfway inside their own half. All in white are Dorking, Aldershot Town all in black. The ball inside the Dorking half, played across the back 4 by Lewis Story. Now back to Story, approaching the centre circle, plays a long ball right-footed down this right-hand side, looking for the run of Newitt, cleared away by Claridge. That looked like a push to me on the edge of the penalty area on Alfie Rutherford, but Dorking are back in possession. Break down this right-hand side. Frankham decides to lay the ball back inside. Patient from Dorking, back to Frankham down this right-hand side, level with the edge of the 18-yard penalty area, down towards the corner flag. Gets it across. Good cross as well inside the penalty area. No, with the back stick though for Dorking, and that was a good bit of play by Frankham. He got in the cross. Unfortunately, no one there to tuck the ball away at the far post, Dan.
Yeah, great ball in. Unlucky with the header. But yeah, I think it's definitely affected the Dorking players and the fans as well. Seems to have took a little bit of life out of the stadium,
yes.
Which great for Aldershot, but yeah, we need to find something from somewhere.
Dewhurst to take this goal kick away to our right hand side in front of the massed ranks of Dorking supporters, many of whom are still making their way back to the seats with that goal, as Dan was saying, just
that's
14
blow as well. Charlie, the captain, going off.
Now, do you think
he has had a knock going into this. He has trained once, so it was always a risk, a bit like, you know, the skipper for Aldershot. And I think these games, you know, managers do risk the better players and the main players. So yeah, it doesn't look great, but
will Luke Moore a similar sort of style to Carter?
I don't think there's anyone in the Conference South or maybe even the National League really with a similar style to Charlie. He's a top player who I think a lot of clubs would want. So big loss for Dorking, especially when you're 2-0 down, well, 2 goals down as well.
The ball is played over on this far side, little ball forward, looking for the run forward of Newitt, but cleared away by the Aldershot defence by Claridge down this right hand side, picked up by Frankham, who cuts inside. Challenge comes in down below us. Thomas and McShane clashing just down below us, but the ball ends up with Aldershot in the middle of the park. Fade forward, looking for Barrett's score of 2 goals for Aldershot this afternoon. Lays the ball forward, looking for Gandor. Now with Hill down this left hand side, forward for Aldershot Town. Hill breaks forward towards the edge of the penalty area. A little bit of space is Ryan Hill. Shimmies one way, then the other. Is that a free kick? The referee said yes, it is a free kick. Over on this left hand side near the left hand touchline, and it's going to be a free kick to Aldershot Town in a dangerous position, Julian.
Yeah, Ryan Hill was heading towards the box there. He was in my opinion rightly taken out, and we got a chance for a free kick again, just in about 18 yards out, just in between the penalty box and the touchline here. So Barrett is going to take this opportunity to again swing one into the middle, probably looking for the 6-yard box, and yeah, we've got 3 or 4 of the big lads ready to
well, Josh Barrett has already made one quality delivery for the second Aldershot goal. He's looking to do it again here, right footed, levelled the edge of the 18-yard box out by this left hand touchline. He's raised his left arm. Plenty of Aldershot players forward for this one. Plays the ball in. Dangerous, the ball bouncing around on the edge of the 6-yard box. Suspicion of handball, comes towards the edge of the penalty area, but eventually cleared away by Dorking. But back to Barrett down this left-hand side. Barrett shimmies one way, then the other. Goes inside the penalty area, back onto his left foot. Little ball towards the back stick. Dangerous from Josh Barrett. The ball just goes over the head of the goalkeeper, and it's going to be a goal kick to Dorking over on that far side. I think we've got an update coming to the radio in a minute, then I'll bring in Dan. The ball is with Dorking though, on the edge of their penalty area. The ball is laid forward. Dorking trailing here by 3 goals to 1. 2 goals from Josh Barrett, 1 from Gwame Thomas. The ball with Frankham down this right hand side for Dorking. Lays the ball forward, looking for Newitt, who lays the ball back to Frankham. Frankham plays the ball across inside his own half. Taylor. Yes, it is indeed, and really it sucked the life out of Dorking. That goal coming just 14 seconds into the second period, a second from Josh Barrett. Dan Piper sitting next to me here. Dan, it's just what Dorking didn't want at the start of that second period. Yeah, you nick a goal right at the end of the first half and you think you're back in it. Same with the fans, and then to concede 14 seconds in straight from kick-off really is a sucker blow as a player and for everyone else. And for another blow for Dorking is that Charlie Carter, their skipper, is off. Luke Moore is on, but now the ball is inside the penalty. Good finish and a finish, and it's a second goal for Dorking. They're back in the game, and that's a wonderful finish from Denton Lewis, breaking inside the penalty area. A first-time right-footed shot, and Dorking are back in it. It's Dorking 2, Aldershot Town 3. Wonderful finish from Denton Lewis.
Great finish, yeah, great bit of play over there. I think it might have been Alfie and Denon, and yeah, tucked it away nicely. Game on.
Wonderful stuff. So here we are. It's all going on here, Gary. It's Dorking 2, Aldershot Town 3. So, now we're also going to try this again.
You said the game needed a goal. Now
Yeah.
5 later.
5 later, yeah. It didn't look like we were going to get any goals because
No.
the first half the ball was in the air a lot and it was all a bit scrappy.
It's going to be interesting now.
Dorking break forward down that far side. Renewed hope for the home side. The ball with Rutherford. Rutherford comes towards the edge of the penalty. Towards the edge of the penalty area. And now there's an injury. I'm not sure who's taken it. It's a head injury.
Yeah, it's Alfie Rutherford.
It is Alfie Rutherford who's gone down.
Him and Ben Jackson again.
Well, Jackson's now feeling that wound on the top of his head as well. And that did look like a nasty tumble. Word on the referee for stopping play quickly. Julian, your thoughts on that goal?
It's a well-worked goal from Dorking. Denon Lewis, he's been a danger all afternoon. He's cut in on the left-hand side, and from a really tight angle, he's managed to find the corner with a well-taken goal. And as Dan said, it's now game on. It's a great time to get a second goal for Dorking, and 3-2. If obviously the Aldershot supporters know that there's always goals in their games, and 3-2 is not an uncommon
I just think
scoreline.
you've got to listen to the noise in the stadium now.
Yeah.
You know, start the second half, it was like that. The goal goes in for Aldershot. Next 7-8 minutes it's quiet, and now it really is game on.
So Lewis is standing over this free kick. It's halfway inside the Aldershot half, pretty much central, maybe slightly to the left. And Denon Lewis is standing over the ball. Dorking with plenty of bodies forward. The ball is played short as a little set piece move. Lewis plays the ball down that left hand side, looking for Vincent. Gets in a good left footed cross, but there's no one at the back stick for Dorking. All inside the penalty area, appeals for a penalty, and it isn't given. And the Dorking player has been penalised for a foul on Jedmir Holtz, and it's a chance for Aldershot maybe to take a bit of a breath and a reset, Julian.
Yeah, we just need to sort of calm down the game a little bit, just change the tempo, as Dan rightly pointed out. That goal has fired up the Dorking fans, and whether you're 3-0 up or 3-1 up or whatever, there's always an opportunity to score against the shots, unfortunately, at the moment. And the Dorking are now playing with a lot more belief than they were a few minutes ago.
Dewhurst clears right footed. He's got a cap on as Marcus Dewhurst, the Aldershot goalkeeper, away to our right hand side. Tussling down below us are players from both sides. The ball is played long inside the Aldershot half, cleared away, comes as far as Jackson, he's got that white bandage around his head. The ball is cleared inside the half. Barrett plays a little ball forward down this left hand side, but cleared away by the Dorking defence by Frankham, and it's going to be a throw into Aldershot Town down the Aldershot left, virtually level with the 18-yard box. We've played 12 minutes of the second period here at Dorking, and it's Dorking 2, Aldershot Town 3, in a cup tie that really burst into life in the last couple of minutes of the first half. Aldershot leading by 2-1, and then extending that lead to 3-1 within 14 seconds of the start of the second period. Now they've got a throw down this left-hand side to be taken by Ryan Hill inside the Dorking penalty area. Frankham comes away, clears the ball, comes away off of Gandorn. It's going to be a throw into Dorking, deep in their own territory in front of the massed ranks of Aldershot Town supporters away to our left-hand side. Frankham takes the throw up this near touchline, little flick on by Pryor. But Aldershot pick up that loose ball. It's played to that far side, looking for the run of Josh Barrett, but the ball is going to run out of play, and it's going to be, well, in fact, does Barrett keep the ball in? No, he doesn't, and it's going to be a throw-in to Dorking over on that far side. Coming up to 15 minutes gone this second half. Mark White is out of his dugout. He's encouraging his players. Tommy Widrington, who was booked for protesting at the end of the first half, he's also up on his feet in the Aldershot technical area. Throw-in over on that far side, taken by Dorking, the ball bouncing around in the midfield. And Aldershot pick up possession, but mistake there. The ball is with Pryor, with Denon Lewis, who scored the second goal for Dorking. Ball played across to this near side, forward by Guame Torres, who hooks the ball forward, goes all the way through to Harrison Folkes, who quickly rolls the ball out to that left-hand side. And Dorking certainly with the momentum here, Dan.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said earlier, you can hear the noise in the stadium. I think it's Dorking on the ascendant, so it's going to be a great last 30 minutes. Be interesting to see what Aldershot do. in how the game plays out.
Lewis shimmies one way, then the other down that left-hand side. He's had an excellent game as Dylan Lewis gets the ball in left-footed inside the penalty area. Rutherford with a turn onto his left foot, fires the ball in. Good piece of defending. The ball goes behind for a corner kick in front of the mashed ranks of the Dorking supporters who are roaring on their team. And Dorking have got a corner away on that left-hand side in front of their fans. Good bit of defending though, Julian.
Yeah, Maxi Mullins did well there to block the ball, and it's gone out for a corner. But these are tense times for the shots. We need to really get a grip back on this game and just see through the next few minutes. I
thought that's going to be a right-footed in-swinging corner, but it's taken short by Dorking inside the penalty area. Ball comes inside the penalty area, cleared away by the Aldershot Town defence up towards the halfway line. And flying with the header there is James Mewett, and both two players have gone down. It was a high bouncing ball. Mewett went in for the ball. He's injured his left leg, I think, and an Aldershot player, I think that's Josh Barrett, has been left prone on the turf. Well, I think we call it turf, can't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Rubber. Theatre of rubber, as Mark describes it.
Yeah.
Barrett's up.
Is that what he describes it as?
The theatre of rubber.
Right. Well, how do you like playing on an artificial pitch, Dan?
I'm used to it a little bit more off Scotland, but it's not great.
Yeah.
It's not great. I mean, whenever you get an away day, any grass pitch feels like Wembley.
Really?
All of a sudden, yeah.
Interesting. They've certainly improved these artificial pitches since back in the day. I can remember when Queen's Park Rangers had one and Luton had one as well, and the ball used to bounce miles high. So they are better than they. What's it like doing a sliding tackle? Or don't you do them?
Sore, and then going in the bath after it is not good.
The voice there of Dan Pipers, Dorking player, not playing today. Wish Dan well in his recovery from injury, but done a great job for us summarising this afternoon. The ball is over on that far side with Aldershot Town. The ball goes out of play, and it's going to be a throw into Dorking over on that far side. Looks to me as if Aldershot Town are preparing a substitute over there, Julian.
I think it's. I think Josh Barrett's just waiting to come back on because of that slight injury. So they're giving him the customary 30 seconds before he comes back on.
Well spotted. All over on that far side. Dorking in possession now in the centre of midfield, playing from left to right in this second period, dressed all in white. The ball is with Francis Vincent, who plays it across the back fourth. Frankham's taken up a good position here on the right hand side, and now he gets the ball, does George Frankham, just inside the Aldershot half. Little ball down the left, a good bit of defending there by James Claridge, who's done well, I think, since he's come on as a replacement for Widdrington, forced to rethink as far as Aldershot will continue. Now he gets a foot in. There's going to be a throw into Dorking down by the right hand corner flag.
Is he one of the academy players, the boy who came on centre half?
Claridge.
Yeah, he's done well, because it's not easy coming on halfway through a player's half.
Well, it's a good chip to the back post. There was no one there. It was a good bit of play by James Mewett. Little clip ball in, but no one could get on the end of it. It's run away for a goal kick to Aldershot Town. Yeah, talking there about Claridge, I think he's done well really, because he's come in a difficult position. The skipper's gone off.
Yeah, I've been there myself, especially as a young boy in a big game, cup tie, derby. Yeah. So not easy coming on, or even starting in these games, never mind coming on. So yeah, he has done well.
So, goal kick to be taken by Marcus Dewhurst, all in orange, away to our right-hand side. The sun has momentarily gone behind some clouds, so his cap has come off, and that's not a great goal kick, and it's landed right in this supporters in front of us. And it's going to be a throw in to be taken by George Frankham right on the halfway line, throws it long down this right-hand side. Little flick on by Pryor. The ball down this right-hand side, and Dorking just building some pressure here, Dan.
Yep, definitely. Another good battle there between the centre-half and Alfie, which it has been all game, but Dorking are starting to build some pressure, so hopefully something happens soon. 63 minutes gone here at Meadowbank. BBC Radio Sussex, BBC Radio Surrey has Dorking in possession down this right hand side. The ball with Frankham, lays the ball looking for the substitute. More shimmies one way then the other, played in by Story towards Pryor. Little flick inside the penalty area, looking for Rutherford. He's tussling away but hacked away by Ben Jackson. The ball goes out of play, and it's going to be another throw to Dorking over on that far side. And Aldershot just not hanging on, but they're under pressure here at the minute, Julian.
Yeah, the game is being played predominantly in the Aldershot half at the moment, and Rutherford of Dorking has become a bit more of an influence over the last sort of 10 minutes or so. But the back three are doing reasonably well. You know, Jackson is continuing to marshal the defence as the main one of the back three there, and so just need to really weather the storm here.
The ball with Rutherford, lays the ball back to Moore down this left hand side, looking for support. That's an intelligent ball. Little ball comes in Shot comes in from Lewis, right footed. Oh, it's in the crossbar. That was a terrific effort by Dennis Lewis. Good football by Dorking on the edge of the 18-yard box. Lovely shot. Keeper, no chance whatsoever. The ball hits the crossbar and there's a let-off for Aldershot. The ball down this right-hand side goes out of play, thrown to Aldershot Town. Well, Dennis Lewis can consider himself unlucky. Very near his second goal of the game, Dan.
Yeah, great chance. Unlucky. I thought it was in, personally.
Yes, I did.
I was nearly on my feet.
You better not get on your feet because we're all so hemmed in here inside the commentary box here. We're talking about a wonderful effort which probably deserved a goal. Let off for the shots. The ball down below us.
Yeah, the game has really changed now with that goal going in, and Dorking do look the side who are going to get this next goal.
Rutherford gets the cross in, cleared away by the Aldershot defenders. Another corner to Dorking, who are really turning the screw here. It's going to be a corner in front of the Dorking fans, and as Dan was saying, they're really getting behind their side away to our right hand side. It's going to be a corner to be taken down this right hand side. Dorking with, well, not everybody forward, but certainly all bar two of their side are inside the Dorking half. It's going to be a left-footed in-swinging corner, goes all the way towards the back post. Jackson collides with Kwame Thomas, who's back on defensive duty, and it's now going to be a corner over on that far side. So back-to-back corners, and Thomas and Jackson rather getting in each other's way there, Julian.
Yeah, Jackson's bleeding again. He's taken another knock to the head, and this is the third time it's happened now. So
yeah, the referee wants him to go off. I think he's saying he wants that wound addressed. So, and the referee's saying you've got to go off the pitch to have it treated. Or is it no? He's going to let him stay on.
Yeah,
Dorking fans not happy about that.
Telling him to go off the pitch, and of course Jackson doesn't want to go off because we're facing a corner here. And as we've said earlier on, he's met every single header so far. So
yeah, these are big moments in the game. If Dorking can get something here, the game really does change. And from an Aldershot point of view, you just need to weather the storm.
Yeah.
Slow the game down where you can, make it frustrating for the Dorking players, and just 25 minutes left. So
right for the corner comes in, header comes in across the face of goal. Kwame Thomas was back on defensive duty there for Aldershot Town. Now some Pryor down by this right hand touchline, gets the cross in inside the penalty area. Good claim by the goalkeeper Dewhurst, who falls over, and I don't know what all that was about, but the goalkeeper Dewhurst now writhing around inside his own penalty area.
I think he did get clipped, but if you hit him now, you stay down for as long as you can. Can you take 5 minutes out of the game? Can you get your centre half back on the pitch and go from there?
I was going to say the same, Dan. That surely is a bit of a professional rolling around on the floor looking for a bit of time.
I think he could roll around a bit longer. He's probably getting up too quick for the gaffer's liking.
Well, he's back on his feet, he looks okay, and the Dorking supporters are having none of it. They think he's making the most of it, is Marcus Dewhurst, but you can't blame him because Ben Jackson was off the field, and is he still off? Yes, he is. He's still getting tripped over on that far side. Is Ben Jackson. Dewhurst clears over the halfway line, headed forward by Mewett, looking for not a prize, but a real handful all afternoon. All laid back, forward by Claridge, and now there's the tackle's come in by Pryor, and it's Hill, Ryan Hill, who's gone down clutching his left leg.
This is what I was on about, just slow the game down, make it frustrating, get the crowd frustrated. That's what you want to do in these scenarios. Last thing you want is Dorking the ball and play, momentum and attack after attack.
So Hill slowly gets himself to his feet, and who's got in the notebook there?
I think it was Pryor.
Was it? Okay. And he says sorry to Ryan Hill. He's a big fella, isn't he, Jason Pryor?
Yeah, he is a big fella. Wouldn't like to mark him from a corner.
Well, he's done a good job. I think he's played well for Dorking. I think he's held the ball up and he's caused the Aldershot Town problems. It's been a good contest. Ball is played inside the penalty area. Danger. Yes, it's still that scoreline, although currently Aldershot down to 10 men. That's because Ben Jackson, who's had a head injury, is now being bandaged up over on that far side. It looks like Terry Butcher back in the day with a bloodied headband, but he's been excellent as the former Brighton player for Aldershot. So shots currently down to 10 men. Good cup tie. Dorking doing the pressing, currently on top, but trailing by 3-2. Ball back with Harrison Folkes, plays the ball to that far side, and here comes Dorking again on that left hand side. They're trying to get Jackson back onto the field, Aldershot Town, but Dorking back in possession on the edge of their own penalty area. Ball played out to that left hand side, looking for Vincent, now back across the back four. Dorking in possession, approaching the halfway line. Frankham has taken up position down in front of us here on this right hand side, but Taylor decides to cut inside the centre circle. Plays a good ball to, well, it looked like a good ball, but it's been easily cut out by the Aldershot defence, who play the ball forward, then Aldershot rather give the ball away. The ball goes out of play, and I think Ben Jackson will come back onto the field of play, having had his, I think that's his third headband, isn't it? And now we've got a substitute for Dorking. Tell us about this, Dan.
I'm a little bit surprised that, Jimmy's gone off. I thought he was the best player on the pitch first half, and I think him and Denon have been a handful all game. So Jordan's a great player when he offers that sort of different attacking threat with his left foot delivery. But yeah, Jimmy's had a good game, so a bit of a strange one. But hey, I'm not the manager.
So Jordan Norville-Williams is on, and it's happening over there. I think it's a free kick towards. When I say can't see what's going on, we've got the lads will back me up. We've got a sort of a stanchion of the stand right in front of us. There's a portion of the pitch that we can't really see what's going on, and we certainly couldn't see with that opening goal for Dorking in the first half. But Aldershot restored back to 11 men as a long ball is played deep inside the Aldershot town half, cleared away not very successfully by Claridge. Now Thomas makes a complete mess of clearing things. Pryor goes down. That's going to be a free kick to Dorking. That
was a mess from start to finish, that wasn't it? 2 missed clearances and then a foul right on the edge of the box.
Yeah, and a dangerous position as far as Aldershot town are concerned. Pryor is down. I think he's going to be okay. He's just dragging himself to his feet, and it's going to be a free kick to Dorking. Danger here. What's the likely tactic from this free kick? Clip ball into the penalty area?
Yeah, it looks a little bit too far for a strike on goal, so either get the ball out wide like they've done.
They've taken it very quickly. Well, the referee's not happy about that, and that was a shame as far as Dorking were concerned, because Aldershot was still reorganising at the back when Luke Moore took the free kick, and I think he's now changed his mind about how he's going to take it. Now they've changed their mind again, and I think it's going to be George Frankham who's coming up to take this free kick. Josh Barrett is running back on defensive duties. So it is going to be Frankham who's going to take it. Right-footed, clips the ball inside the penalty area, cleared away by the Aldershot defence. Only as far as Moore on the edge of the 18-yard box, on the angle, plays the ball to that far side. Left-footed cross comes in. By the penalty area, header comes in across the face of goal. Thomas, makes a mess of clearing it, rather fluffs his clearance, but does the job and gets the ball out of play. It's a throw into Dorking, level with the edge of the...
nervy back there, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Defence. Every time the ball goes in the box, it looks like there's going to be a chance.
Throw into Dorking, level with the edge of the 18-yard box. We've got 19 minutes to go here at Meadowbank. Aldershot leading by 3-2 as the Sun makes another appearance. It's going to be a long throw to be taken on that right-hand side. Level with the edge of the 18-yard box. Throw comes in all the way towards the near post, cleared away by the Aldershot defence, but only the cross comes back in, and that's a poor cross. Overhit from Norville-Williams. It's gone all the way for a goal kick. And that was a shame as far as Dorking were concerned, but a bit of light relief as far as the shots are concerned.
Yeah, as I said a few moments ago, we are really needing to weather the storm. I wouldn't say we're hanging on at the moment. We're 72 minutes gone, but these are the moments where we really do need to slow the game down. Yeah. And Dewhurst is actually doing exactly that. He's just taken the goal kick from one side to the other.
Dorking scored on 54, 55, and we're 15 minutes on from there now, if not a bit longer, and they have weathered the storm a little bit, and the game's starting to get a bit scrappy, which probably suits Aldershot a lot more.
The referee had a word there with Marcus Dewhurst, who was certainly killing a little bit of time. The ball is down this left-hand side with Meerholtz, and wins the ball. Then does the ball go out of play? Yes, it does. It's going to be a throw into Dorking, and it's going to be taken down this right-hand side by George Frankham.
I think knowing both teams' luck with the injuries they've got, a replay is probably coming.
Well, and that will probably be at the Rec on Tuesday night. We'll have to see how that one pans out. But at the minute, Aldershot are the team who are going into the hat. That draw coming on Monday evening, the game between Worthing and Forest Green Rovers. Before the game, I think it's a 7 o'clock draw when the first round draw will be made. And both these sides will be hoping to make their way into the hat. Pryor just down below us. Back to Frankham, who rather skews his clearance, and it lands on the roof above us. And that's going to be a throw into Aldershot Town just down below us. A new ball is called for, and Luke Moore runs across. And make sure there's not too much of a delay. Ryan Hill's going to take this throw in, literally down below us, halfway inside the Aldershot half. Aldershot all in black, Dorking all in white here on BBC Radio Sussex and BBC Radio Surrey. Hill takes the throws it long, deep inside Dorking territory, then cleared away. It's another clearance, and you can see in front of us now Ben Jackson, the blood's almost seeping through that bandage again, just down below us. He's actually taken his shirt off. I presume he has, because he's got a shirt with no number on it as the Aldershot Town centre back.
Yeah, he's on his fourth headband, I think, for the afternoon.
Down below us, ball goes out of play, throw into Dorking. As Dan was saying, he's just got a little scrappy here with 15 minutes left to go. The ball with Pryor, who holds the ball up well, lays the ball back, forward by Frankham, looking for Rutherford, looking for a little flicked header, but cleared away by the Aldershot defence. Bit of head tennis going on in the centre circle. The ball is cleared long and then back to Vincent for Dorking, who clears left-footed towards that far side, looking for Lewis. Excellent, and again good control over on that far side from the score of the second Dorking goal. Dorking back in possession with Taylor. Taylor lays the ball across his back four as Dorking again look to build from the back. Story back to Taylor. Taylor plays it to that far side looking for Vincent. The Dorking bench are urging their side forward. Vincent back to Taylor, who comes towards the halfway line. Aldershot with plenty of men back behind the ball, but Taylor rather glides forward. Lovely ball forward, looking for Pryor. Back to Taylor, who bursts forward. He's tackled. Well, the tackle's come in. It's going to be a corner kick. Good play there by Joshua Taylor, sort of glided across the turf, Dan. Yeah,
it's one of his strengths, running with the ball. He's playing a little bit deeper today. Normally he'd play a bit further forward, but yeah, you've just seen then. Great bit of play from him.
And it's resulted in a corner for Dorking in front of their supporters with 15 minutes to go here at Meadowbank. It's Aldershot Town leading by 3-2. It's going to be a right-footed in-swinging corner. Dorking with plenty of men forward. It's a good corner as well towards the penalty area. Header comes in, it's gone behind. Is that going to be another corner? Yes, it is going to be another corner. Much to the delight of these Dorking supporters behind the goal away to our right-hand side.
Yeah, they're defending the box well at the minute, Aldershot. It is. I mean, Dorking have probably had, five or six corners already, so yeah.
Here we go again, both hands raised. Corner comes in, another good corner kick. Well, actually, the goalkeeper momentarily made a mess of that. He sort of palmed the ball down. There was no one there for Dorking to stab the ball into the back of the net. Maybe Marcus Dewhurst got away with one there, but he's got the ball now and he's bouncing on the edge of his 18-yard box and clears right-footed high into the blue sky above Meadowbank. It's a long clearance deep into the penalty area. Barrett is there. Can he get it onto his right foot? He's already scored twice and assisted in the other Aldershot goal. Now he picks the ball up, looking for possession is Barrett, still in possession. The ball comes in, cries of handball from the Aldershot Town fans below us, but Dorking clear the ball long, looking for Pryor. Moore heads the ball forward for Dorking on the halfway line. Dorking, 13 minutes to go, that's still the scoreline, Gary, but it's end-to-end stuff, and Dorking certainly in the ascendancy. Aldershot weathering the storm. Ben Jackson absolutely outstanding for Aldershot at the heart of the defence, but 13 minutes to go, still Aldershot leading here by 3-2. Ball is forward, looking for Norval Williams inside the penalty as a cry of handball. Norval Williams goes one way, then the other, shimmies, gets it onto his left foot, goes the ball in, and it comes in. Is it gone into that? No, it hasn't. It's gone over the crossbar. Well, Rutherford tried to get something on that, and it was a good chance. Dan, you tell me.
I mean, it probably was handball, but played on. Jordan, great bit of skill, crosses the ball, and I don't quite know how it's not gone in.
Yeah, I can see Alfie Rutherford there. He's shouting at the linesman. Was the handball inside the box, do you think, or?
It looked just outside.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and be biased. It did look just outside. But again, I don't quite know how that's gone over the bar from that close to the goal line.
I think the goalkeeper is going to be booked here for time wasting. We've got another substitution here.
Looks like Barrett's going off.
Right, okay.
Yeah, Tristan Abrahams is looking to come on, so he's going to probably sit in the same position as Barrett, just behind the front two. He's got the ability to pick the ball up and to make things happen, so I would anticipate him slotting into the same position. So,
Dewhurst is going to take this goal kick for... it is going to be booked now. And actually, I completely understand that, because he was warned by the referee, and I think there could be a booking for the Aldershot bench. And I think Dewhurst is annoyed, by the Aldershot bench, because they were telling him to change which side he was going to take that goal kick for. I think he's not happy, Marcus Dewhurst.
No,
he's a little bit upset with that one, to say the least. But
I think it was coming either way, right? Whether it was now or in 5 minutes' time, I think the yellow was coming.
So, what have we got? 11 minutes to go. There will be some injury time at the end of this game. It's still Dorking 2, Aldershot Town 3. It's a throw-in over on that far side to Dorking, halfway inside their own half. So Josh Barrett has got off the score of 2 Aldershot goals and the assist. And the ball is belted forward by Ryan Hill high into the sky towards the edge of the Dorking penalty area. Do you think Aldershot are settling for this 3-2, Julian?
I wouldn't say they're settling. I think it's more the case that Dorking are in the ascendancy, and by the first 14 seconds I'm struggling to remember too many clear-cut chances.
Ball is played forward to Pryor. Pryor holds the ball up. Now the referee, there's going to be a booking here. That was a late challenge on Dylan Lewis over on that far side of booking 4. Who's been booked over there? It's Archie Taylor, who's been booked for Aldershot Town. Late challenge, and another change now for Dorking. George Frankham has gone off. Who's this coming on there, Dan?
This is my housemate, Brennan Camp. He scored, I think, 2 or 3 goals already this season, got 7 last season from right side centre half, so real handful from set pieces, and no surprise he's coming on now. And would have started the game if he didn't have a knock. Right,
and he's got a bandage on his left wrist as Brennan Camp, but he's making his way on, and he's going to be straight in the action because it's going to be a long free kick. Camp is on the edge of the Aldershot penalty area. Long ball comes in. A lot of tussling going on the edge of the penalty area. The ball is picked up by Vincent. Vincent comes forward onto his left foot, fires the ball in. It hits, well, it hit Moore, and then dribbled through to Marcus Dewhurst, who picks the ball up and will look to clear. It's all getting pretty tense here at Meadowbank. Place in the first round of the FA Cup up for grabs, and currently Aldershot on the side who are going into the hat for Monday's draw. The ball is cleared along by Dewhurst up towards the halfway line, but with a game that's a seesaw game. You wouldn't bet on there being another goal in this one. The ball is laid forward. Aldershot in possession, halfway inside the Dorking half. If we had a map of possession, I think most of it, as you were saying, Julian, would be inside the Aldershot half in the second period, but now it's the shots who are going forward with Claridge down this left-hand side. The substitute lays the ball inside.
I think it's the first period of play they've actually kept the ball, which is what they needed as well with 10 minutes left, to take the sting out of the game a little bit.
I was going to say exactly the same, Dan. I think we haven't held the ball well enough in this second half, and Meerholz has just had an opportunity to knock the ball around a little bit, but that's what they need to do for the next sort of 5-10 minutes.
So McShane is going off. And is this going to be Josh Herbert who's coming on?
No, this is going to be Ted Sullivan. So getting up through the academy with Josh, 17, made his debut last week, made a real positive impact in the 10 minutes he was on. And the gaffer, he's not scared to play someone if they come in, show they're a bit fearless, and that's exactly what Ted is. So 17 he is, and great occasion for the boy. Yeah, well, I wonder whether he might mark it with a goal. We'll have to see. Ryan Hill is taking this throw in for Aldershot Town just down below us. Throws it inside the penalty area. A little flick on by Thomas, cleared away by the Dorking defence, but more height than distance. And it's still bouncing around on the edge of the penalty area. Hill heads the ball forward, runs all the way through to Harrison Folks. Has had very little to do, to be honest, in this second half. Yeah, I mean, even the first half, I don't think he had a lot to do, apart from, pick the ball out the net twice. It's been a game of half chances, I feel. Yes, and we've barely mentioned him, to be honest, in the commentary. He's now got the ball again on the edge of his penalty area as Dorking come forward again with Taylor. Plays a long ball to that left hand side, looking for the dangerous Lewis, cut out by the Aldershot Town defence. Two players clash on the halfway line. The ball goes out of play. It's going to be a throw into Dorking down that left hand side. Francis Vincent looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock over there, and he's okay. And Dorking come forward again. 7 minutes to play here. Taylor plays the ball to his left, finds Vincent on his left foot, lays the ball back into Taylor, approaching the halfway line, approaching the centre circle, plays a long ball forward. That's a really good ball to this side, finds Camp the substitute, cuts inside, looking for support, finds Norval Williams, back to goal, cuts inside in those orange boots, still going as Norval Williams, plays the ball inside the penalty area. I thought he might have had a go then, actually. Yeah, he should have shot. He done the hard part. Yeah. And, he just delivered a great ball, so why not have a go? He suddenly cut inside, looked like he was making to shoot, but in the end it was a ball into the penalty area, and it rather dribbled through to Dewhurst in the Aldershot goal away to our right hand side. Long clearance from Aldershot up towards the Dorking penalty area. The ball is taken down into the corner. It's a little early to be going for the corner, but nonetheless it's well. It's been a handful all game. Yeah, Haddy's done really well there. He's taken a long ball, controlled it really well, and managed to get a corner out of it. Gives us a chance to just calm things down a bit and get a chance to get the ball into the box. Another change for Dorking, and I think it's Francis Vincent has gone off, and Josh Herbert this one. So, as much as we're 3-2 down, it's great for the club to have two academy boys on the pitch. Same with Aldershot. Credit to them.
So it's going to be a corner to Aldershot over on that far side. It's a good one as well inside the penalty area, and the goalkeeper I think got, well, he didn't get to the ball, but the ball's gone behind. It's going to be another corner to Aldershot Town in front of their supporters away to that left hand side. We've got a little over 5 minutes left to play here plus additional time. Aldershot Town have got a corner leading by 3 goals to 2 here. In comes the corner, left footed towards the 6-yard box, headed away by Rutherford, back on defensive duty. Aldershot back in possession, the ball inside the penalty area but cleared away by Dorking. Looking forward for Herbert, who races forward, and here come Dorking down this right hand side. Bit of tussling going on. Good break forward by Teddy Sullivan, who's pushed off the ball, and that's going to be a free kick to Dorking deep inside Aldershot territory, and a good break forward there. That was that Sullivan, the substitute? Yes, it was.
Yeah, that was the young boy showing his strength and power. You know, he's a good size for 17.
And another yellow card is shown this time to Claridge, who's picked up the yellow card. Ryan Hill's picked up the yellow card. I think that's the third Aldershot Town booking. And we're going into the final 5 minutes of the tie. It's a free kick to be taken on this right hand side. Aldershot with pretty much everybody back inside their own half, with the exception of Hadi Gandor, as the Dorking supporters look to get behind their side, trailing here by 3 goals to 2. Moore stands over the ball, hands on hips. There's a 2-man Aldershot wall and plenty of men queuing up on the far post. Moore waits. There's a good delivery here. He just glances towards the referee, who blows his whistle. Moore raises his right hand, right footed, poor free kick, cleared away. A real waste. Moore back again, plays the ball forward, looking for Taylor, who's been impressive for Dorking. Little ball forward inside the Aldershot penalty area. That's going to go behind. No, it isn't. Needs to be cleared away.
He's done very well.
He has done very well. Clears the ball up this right hand side. That was good play.
Come, which you do at this stage of the game, and he didn't, but he done very well in the end.
Norval Williams finds Moore. Moore back to Norval Williams. Everyone inside the Aldershot half. 4 minutes to go. Norval Williams again to this right hand side. Some tired legs out there now. Moore towards the edge of the penalty area. Looks to go one way, then the other. Finds Taylor. Back to Moore. Dorking needs to get the ball inside the penalty area here. It's the dangerous Lewis down this right hand side, shimmies one way, then t'other, going for the byline, gets the cross in, cannons away though, off of Ryan Hill, and it's gone away for a throw in to Dorking. I think it's a throw in to Aldershot.
He defended very well there.
Yeah, Ryan Hill's stuck to his man there and could have easily gone for a corner, but he's managed to get in the way of that, and eventually it's just flicked off Dennis Lewis Hills, who have got a throw in right by the corner flag. Still under pressure, 5 minutes to go, but just see how we can deal with this.
Dan Pybus and Julian Walters, our co-commentators here, as Norval Williams goes flying into a challenge and then picks up the loose ball on the halfway line. The referee blows free kick to Dorking. The Aldershot support in front of us not happy about that. Norval Williams taking it. There's going to be another booking. And it's Kristen Abrahams has got into the book. That's the 4th Aldershot Town booking, and now Dorking have thrown everybody forward for this free kick down.
Not a bad yellow card to take, slowing it down again, stopping the replay. Big 5 to 10 minutes or so for both teams here.
I wonder how much extra time we're going to get here. Luke Moore stands over the ball. Can he give a better delivery than the last free kick? Plays it towards the edge of the penalty area. Everyone up for Dorking. The ball breaks inside the penalty area. Cleared forward. Aldershot managed to clear their lines. Only to Taylor on the left-hand side of the penalty. Good play by Taylor. Shimmies one way, then the other. Looks to get inside the penalty area, but can't do so. Holds the ball up, still looking to get his cross in. Back to Moore, halfway inside the Aldershot half. Moore lays it back to Taylor. Taylor looks to get the ball forward, looking to get the cross in. Does so inside the penalty area. It's bouncing around. Shot comes in. Cleared away by the Aldershot defence. All hands to the pump here for Aldershot Town. The ball into the penalty area. Dorking again. Get the cross inside the penalty area. It's gone an awful long way, but it's bouncing around. You see someone taking a foot to it. It's fired in. A cry of handball. The ball's still bouncing around on the edge of the area. Lewis for Dorking inside the penalty area. Plays the ball across. Cleared away by the Aldershot defence. It's really a corner to Aldershot Town. All hands to the pump. I'm not sure how the ball hasn't gone in the net there, Dan.
I have no idea. Brennan, like I said, when he came on, he's a handful in the box, whether that be tackling someone or heading the ball in. I don't know how it's not ended up in the net either. Aldershot hanging on now.
They are. All hands to the pump for the Aldershot defence. 90 seconds to go here at Meadowbank. It's been a terrific cup tie. Aldershot Town leading by 3 goals to 2, but Dorking with a corner. It's going to be a left-footed in-swinging corner taken by Norville Williams. He raises both arms, left-footed, good corner to the back post, and it comes in. Oh, it's bounced down and over the crossbar. An Aldershot fan in front of us jumps up. He's delighted it's gone over the crossbar, but I thought again that was going to end up in the back of the net.
Yeah, it was a good corner in, and Louis Story was at the back post. Who was marking him? It was Ben Jackson, and although Story won the header, Jackson just did enough to ensure the header went wide. So again, just slowing things down now, and just really got to keep hold of the ball for the next 4 or 5 minutes. 30
seconds to go, plus additional time. Dewhurst plays long.
How long's added on, isn't it?
Yeah, let's see if we can see. The fourth official I can see is over there. He's got his board out.
I'm going to go 7 or 8 again.
Are you?
Yeah.
We had 10 at the end of the first half.
I'll throw in a 5.
The ball is thrown long down that left-hand side. But I'm not sure that, well, a replay would be great for the neutrals. It's been a terrific cup tie. The ball is laid forward. Oh, Norville Williams has a high foot. Well, I think that was Louis Story who's going to pick up a yellow card. 6 minutes. Well, you said 8. Julian said 5. So we've got 6 minutes of additional time to be played. So we'll see how that plays out. But Aldershot Town have got a free kick just inside their own half.
Yeah, if you're Aldershot now, you want to aim for the corners, don't you? Get the ball up there, slow the game down, and just see the 6 minutes out best you can. Yeah,
it's not actually been good enough this afternoon with regard to ball retention, and if there's ever a time now to retain the ball, this is it.
Yeah.
Is it more tiring playing on this surface than a grass pitch, Dan?
It's not as forgiving.
Right.
So your body does take an impact. It is hard on the calves, etc. So yeah, it's definitely it's not like grass.
Jackson takes a long free kick. The ball is headed out of play. Dan Pybus. Dorking playing with us on commentary together with Julian Walters. It's been great, Dan. You've been so impartial, really. It's been really good. We've enjoyed you on commentary this afternoon, and you, Julian, as well. It's been great fun, and it's been a good cup tie as well. A cup tie that lacked quality, really, in the opening 44 minutes, but then burst to life with Aldershot taking a 2-goal lead. Dorking getting one back before half-time. The shot's going 3-1 within 14 seconds of the start of the second period. Dorking equalising 10 minutes later. The ball is over on that far side. It's going to be a throw in to Dorking. We've got a little over 4 minutes left to play. We're into the second minute of additional time. The throw taken by Norville Williams.
Now Dorking against Aldershot. Tight point taken through. Let's cross to Meadowbank and Adrian Hart.
Yes, 4 minutes to go here, Robin, and what's been an exhilarating cup tie. Throwing over on that far side to Dorking, halfway inside the Aldershot half. Dorking throwing everybody forward in this final 4 minutes of the additional 6 minutes allowed by the referee. It's going to be a long throw from Norville Williams. Everybody back for Aldershot, everybody forward for Dorking. The ball is inside the penalty area. It's bouncing around. Aldershot hoof the ball over the halfway line. The Dorking goalkeeper, Harrison Brooks, comes out and plays the ball to this right-hand side to Dennon Lewis, who scored the second goal for Dorking. The ball goes out of play, and sitting next to us, Dan Pybus, Dorking midfielder. What are the tactics here for Dorking now, just getting everybody forward?
Yeah, I just think you've got to get everyone forward, get the ball forward as early as you can, and cause havoc in the penalty box. I think that's what they've done for the last 20 minutes, but Aldershot have defended really well. There's been some close moments, but overall, it's not been a spectacular game on the eye, but hey, winning is what's important, and that's what Aldershot are doing right now.
Ball down this left-hand side. The ball goes out of play. It's going to be a throw into Aldershot. You're listening to live football here on the BBC. Fourth qualifying round action. And Aldershot Town look like they're the side with 3 minutes to go who will make their way into the hat for the draw, which is on Monday at Worthing, their game against Forest Green Rovers. The ball is halfway inside the Dorking half. Hill plays the ball down towards the corner. The ball's going to dribble out of play, and it's going to be a throw in to Dorking. 3 minutes left to play here. Down in front of us, Ben Jackson, the Aldershot Town centre half, probably the man of the match in fairness, has got a headband on a la Terry Butcher. He's covered in blood, but Julian Walters sitting next to us, he's been magnificent at the heart of the Aldershot defence.
Yeah, he has won everything. He's been the reason that we're still ahead of this game.
He really has been superb. Several times he's had that wound dressed, but Aldershot clear the ball up to the halfway line. Luke Moore wins possession back for Dorking, who lay the ball forward. Final throw of the dice. 2.5 minutes left for Dorking. Can they salvage something here? The ball goes out of play. It's a throw into Dorking over on that far side, level with the edge of the 18-yard box. Under the shadow of Box Hill away in the distance on a gloriously sunny afternoon. We've had a terrific cup tie here at Meadowbank. And it's going to be a throw into Dorking to be taken by Norville Williams. Everybody bar 2 players inside the Aldershot penalty area. Throw comes in, the ball comes back, and that's a throw in and a push inside the penalty area. Some welcome relief as far as Aldershot are concerned, and I'm sure Marcus Dewhurst in the Aldershot town goal will take all the time he needs to take this free kick.
Yes, he will, but not all the time because he's on a yellow. But yeah, he's just going to slow it down as much as he possibly can. As Dan was saying earlier on, this is the time of the game where you be professional and you hold on to the ball, you knock it into the corners, and he's going to just launch this into the corner. And
I was just going to jump in and say, it's an exciting and a big game when the stadium's still full, right, at the 95th minute. No one wants to leave, so hoping for one more big chance.
Well, we've already had one late goal in the game between Farnham and Sutton today. That finished 3 apiece. I wonder whether the same thing could happen here. Dorking in possession, the ball on the halfway line. The ball is with Pryor down that left hand side, gets across inside the penalty area. Jackson is here with his umpteenth headed clearance of the afternoon. The ball is played forward to Gander, who picks the ball up, but Dorking win possession back. A final throw of the dice for Dorking. Moore plays the ball forward, the ball bouncing around on the edge of the Aldershot penalty area. Now a chance for Aldershot to clear, which they do. The ball is played deep inside Dorking territory, headed forward by Gwame Thomas. The ball goes out of play, and it's going to be a throw into Dorking. I think Thomas has hurt himself, but the referee's not going to stop the passage of play. Folkes, the Dorking goalkeeper, gives it to Moore, back to Folkes. Dorking needs to get the ball forward quickly here. There's only 30 seconds left to play. Folkes, long clearance, deep inside Aldershot town territory. The ball bounces away over on that right hand side, cleared away by the Aldershot town defence. We've got an injury to one of the Aldershot players, but again the referee plays play on. Norville Williams forward for Dorking, but it's a poor ball. Aldershot cut it out. Long ball played forward by the shot goes out of play. It's going to be a throw into Dorking. And I reckon, just looking at the digital clock over on the far side, that we've had pretty much the final 6 minutes of injury time, but Gwame Thomas has gone down.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting what the referee does here, whether he plays a little bit over after what happened in the first half. I'm sure the Aldershot manager had a word with him at half time, so it'll be interesting.
Yeah,
going to take the chance to make a substitution if we can, which will just eat away a little bit more time.
Yes, there were 10 minutes of additional time at the end of the first half, during which, at the 10th minute, Dorking scored their goal. The ball is halfway inside the Dorking half. Looking to clear, but Aldershot pick up the loose ball over on that far side. Looking run down the clock are Aldershot Town. They're the name that will be going into the first round draw of the FA Cup, unless Dorking can find something special in the last few seconds here. The ball is laid forward to Pryor, who's challenged by Jackson, who looks to kick the ball away. There's a bit of a skirmish inside the centre circle.
This is everything with this set piece now.
Everybody forward, you reckon, for Dorking here, Dan?
Yeah, I reckon it's the last chance of the game here. I think the referee will blow. He's not going to go longer than a minute over after what happened in the first half. Yeah,
we've just brought Charlie Penman on at the back just to give us an opportunity to get another big head on the ball.
I wonder whether the Dorking goalkeeper might go forward for this, but he's not going to. It's Luke Moore.
I'm surprised, to be honest.
Yes, I'm surprised, because this is going to be the final play of the match. We've already 7 minutes into additional time. Moore chips this free kick. It's a good one inside the penalty area. Headed clearance comes in from Aldershot. The referee's looking at his watch, and there goes the final whistle. The Aldershot Town supporters down below us and away to our left-hand side celebrate, and it's Aldershot Town who will make their way into the first round proper of the FA Cup. It's been a terrific cup tie, maybe a little low on quality, but not on excitement. I think a draw would have probably been a fair result, but at the end of the day, it's the shots who make their way through to the first round draw. Dan?
So. I mean, on an overall honest opinion, I think Dorking were probably the better side, but with the quality in the game, with Josh Barrett scoring 2 in that assist, I mean, that's the difference today, pure quality with one player.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, Dan. I think the difference in the game was the quality of Josh Barrett. We pinpointed him at the start of the game as he was the one that was going to be the difference, and I think if you speak to all the Dorking supporters or the manager, they're going to say that Josh Barrett was the difference between the teams today. I think you're probably right. I think perhaps a draw was a fair result, but just looking at who I think is the man of the match, who's just come over here today for Aldershot. Ben Jackson has been absolutely superb. He's won every single header, every single tackle. He's got blood running down his face. I think he's done himself no harm at all today with that performance.
Yeah, I think there was a few good performances for both teams. Ben Jackson was very solid at the back. I also thought Ryan Hill kept going. He had a tough first half against Jimmy, but kept going till the end. And yeah, I mean, Josh Barrett, how can you not say he's amongst it, whether he touched the ball minimal times?
Yeah.
He scored 2 and got an assist, right?
He did indeed, but it's been a tremendous cup tie. Dan Pybers, thanks very much indeed. Julian Walters, you've been terrific summarisers here. It's been a great cup tie here at Robbie, but at the end of the day, it's Aldershot Town who will make their way into the first round draw on Monday evening.